Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. This is Halcyon 6, Starbase Commander. It's a little game that I've been tinkering with lately, and then I just found myself getting caught up and spending way too many small minutes here and there. It's actually cool because you can... It's unlike a lot of other strategy games. I wouldn't call it a roguelike. Some people may say there's like similarities and stuff, but it's not. It's more like Star Control, in my opinion, especially Star Control 2. It's got like a big base management thing, but for the most part you're sort of traveling the galaxy. I don't know how random the story is. I've only done, one sort of run so far, and I don't think I'm anywhere near beating it. But there is a story that progresses, and you are sort of doing, I assume some of the missions are set. So, but yeah, it's really cool. I like it quite a bit. I'm going to do the main campaign. I could definitely skip the prologue. I feel confident about the game, but is what it is. I think we'll just stick with Commander. I will go Iron Man though, because heyo, that's fun. So maybe I won't. I had the game crash once, so we're not going to be save loading anyway. Not really sure we need to do that. But yeah, we'll just jump right into it. Art style is great. It's like pixel art. There's a couple ships that look dumb, but for the most part. For half a millennium, the spacefaring races of the galaxy fought and conspired against one another for supremacy. I'm down with that. Galactic civilization, well, that too. But sorry, Cosmic Encounters is a board game I really enjoy, and it's got a very similar look to this here and this sort of idea. But it was the Terran Federation, through the ingenuity and bravery of its officer class, that ultimately prevailed. Through the discovery and utilization of ancient artifacts left over from a long-dead precursor alien race. Put an end to the disastrous series of wars between the factions. One of these precursor artifacts is your home, Halcyon 6. So what I like about this, very similar to Babylon 5. You could get like a Deep Space Nine-y type of vibe, but it's really more like Babylon 5. It's the Terrans aren't necessarily the big or the bad, but they're a large force, and they're trying to keep the peace with everybody. Now, not all the humans are, should be noted. The Terran Federation. What I like to think of this game is we're about to have a cataclysmic event. And it's kind of like, more people know Star Trek than Babylon 5, but what if the Federation failed? If something, much like Earth today, if we achieved a global peace works great until, again, people are put in a, when you throw people up against the wall, they'll do anything. They're kind of animals in that regard, right? So it's neat. We're going to see the the lasting effects of what takes place after the mighty begin to crumble. The crown jewel of the Terran Precursor discoveries, the Starbase acts as the Federation's home base in the Halcyon sector. Commanded by Admiral Bremacandra, Federation's most decorated officer, and protected by the 12th Fleet, the Starbase is permanently staffed with a variety of Federation officers, with the mission of unlocking its mysteries. Today, however, the station has received some unwelcome news. A garbled hypercast ordering the 12th Fleet to return to the Federation space. With the intention of returning as soon as possible to continue work on the experiment, Admiral Bremacandra leaves you in charge of the station. Bye, Admiral. Godspeed. Prepare for warp. Godspeed, Admiral. We'll see you when you get back home, ma'am. Sir. This is a sir anyway. Admiral, we've arrived at the rendezvous point, and there's no sign of the welcoming force. No hypercast signals detected either. Think we're early? I think it's a boy. Admiral Bremacandra, broaden your signal detection, Captain. The 4th and 8th Fleets are expected to join us as well, and those Titan-class ships should be hard to miss. Admiral, I'm picking up something. Definitely not Federation in origin. Some kind of... Whatever it is getting stronger, sir. I've never seen anything like this before, sir. Some kind of portal. Admiral, I'm suddenly getting multiple ship readings, all heading for our position. They must be coming out of that thing. Unknown hostiles. I repeat, unknown hostiles. We might have to get a little creative out here. Commander, they're powering up weapons. We should take the initiative and attack first. Click on the highlighted button to attack with the incisor beam power. So this is the cool sort of combat in this game. I like it. I will say, I think my only complaint so far with the game, and my current save file, I think I'm something like day 175 or something like that. And that's seriously just because of how pick up and play this game is, and I love that. Is, you know, I sit down, I've got like 15 minutes before I have to do something. I just load it up and I just play a little bit, and I leave it running, and I come back later in the day and do a little bit. So I sort of use it as a coffee break, much like in the vein like I used to use like Spelunky and stuff for. A run at Spelunky can take long, but you know what I mean. I just would pause it and stuff. Anyway, they're powering up weapons. We should take initiative. But here is the problem, and I will say, is some of the combats are a little bit trivial, and there is no way to speed them up. So that's my one complaint. I do like the combat, but a few of them do become trivial, and it's just a case of, ugh, I gotta go stomp this out and stomp this out. Not too bad though. So let's go ahead and hit the spiked alien here. This is a very scripted combat. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do what we do. Next, use the backstab maneuver to inflict ship disabled and prevent your enemy from attacking. I'll explain the combat better after this initial foray into it, because the tutorial does an okay job, but I'll say, it took me a long time after playing the tutorial to ever feel like I understood everything about the combat. I think I'm there now, but yeah. Some enemies have resistances against certain status effects. You can right-click an enemy to view their vulnerabilities. Yep, that's true. So, this is a bit confusing. First off, I mean, you see these, it's like, oh, okay. He's got 2 Chaos Beam weapons. You can only use 1 attack per round. But the thing is, you have to remember, you can right-click on things, but you can right-click again on things, but then it doesn't always tell you. For example, what does Hull Breach do? Well, Hull Breach is a status effect that does this. It does 483 over 3 rounds. I believe it's 483 a round. I forget if that's over 3 rounds or if that is... I'm going to say it's 483 every 3 rounds. That's how it's supposed to be. But the thing is, that is not always the case for Hull Breach. If we go check out... who else is a Hull Breach effect? Here we go. So Dreadnought Ram, for example, gives a self-inflicted hull breach of 75%. What does that do? Nothing. It's just a debuff. You can exploit that, and we'll talk about that later, but this one doesn't deal damage to you. It's just the debuff. Let's see if I can get another one, though. None of these do it. None of these inflict it, unfortunately. So I can't explain my pseudo-confusion with it. That's okay. Well, let's go ahead and use a protective field here. Get some defense for the team. It's a bridge shot, which is a chance to do ship dazed. And it just exploited that. Again, that's something we're going to be talking about. But like, if we look at bridge shot, for example, it exploits ship dazed. That is a stun effect. But if we look at backstab maneuver, which inflicts ship dazed, it doesn't tell us what this does. Ship dazed actually, it stuns them. Like they essentially lose a turn. Here you go. So hull breached, taking 200% base damage over 3 rounds. Oh my god, I had no idea that you could read these. I swear I've tried to look at them on different screens and it hasn't popped up. This one here, engines down, is actually huge. I use that a lot. Weapons are disrupted, disabling a random power, and does reduce damage. Cool. Did not know that. Alright. I can dig it. Good. So this combat's supposed to be a little, you know, just, oh, we're gonna show off all the stuff. Honestly, I feel like it's just a bit confusing. A ton of shit happens, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? We'll figure it out after, though. Or I'll explain it to you after, rather. This does have a darkest dungeon mechanic, in the fact that if you die, like when you hit 0 health, you're not dead. You have to go through a few, like, ticks. I mean, like, for example, we hit 0, we're not dead yet. This hull breach, however, will deal damage to us and potentially tick that over. Like, it's the death door mechanic, essentially. And we're not going to have access to any of these toys after this. There you go, so we lost this guy. Number 1, no! There's a lot of really fun dialogue that appears in the game. I'm a big fan. Admiral, we're picking up more of those portals on the sensor. Oh, shit. We're being surrounded. Oh, sorry. No, fuck it. I already said the line. Admiral, we need to jump now. Back to Halcyon 6. I've got... Sweet mother of God. Oh, God. What is that? That thing? Jump now, for God's sakes. Jump now. Too late. All the portals are gone, though. Halcyon 6. Starbase Commander. With the 12th fleet destroyed and little information as to whether the Federation still even stands, you and your crew are stranded in hostile alien territory, cut off from resupply, and in desperate need of more crew. You have little choice but to continue working on Admiral Brahmacandra's experiment to try and unlock the power of the station. Meanwhile, enemies may soon catch wind of the Federation's weakness, and use that as opportunity to strike and claim the station for themselves. Choose your first officer. This is the first big pick of the game. I went with this guy because he's kind of bullshit, actually. The salvage harpoon is an incredible ability. it's like... So let's explain how this works, actually. The spaceship that you pilot will have, I believe it's 5 or 7 skills, something like that. And you can only take 3 of them with you into combat. On top of that, your commander, your officer for the ship, will be able to take 3. I believe your first one is allowed to take, like, they get like an epic skill, but everybody else, you get 3 other skills that you can take. These skills are not random. There are set combinations of captains, or officers rather, but for the most part, yes. Like, you're sort of dealing with a random officer pool and trying to get the good skills. So, the thing is, Salvage Harpoon is incredible. And this is nice because these are skills that will, once unlocked by leveling up, always be attached to that ship, as long as the officer's piloting it. So you can help complement the fact that some ships have kind of crap skills with these. This is a pretty good one. It's okay, you know. It's just nice having a second healer. The engineering class of ships is also really nice, and it's something to think about because you're going to be stuck with just this guy for a little bit. So the engineering class ships I was really happy with because they're kind of like the tanky, beefy, do everything ship. The tactical ship is the glass cannon. It is your rogue, if you will, and the science class is the support type of deal. Doom Cannon sounds hilarious, though. This is an epic skill, so we're not going to be getting it till level 7, but I mean, you disable your ship, you kill your engines, you do 500% damage. Sounds pretty good. Alternatively, you got Drone Swarm here, which also an epic skill, hits everybody, and then deals an additional 600% base damage, so 126 every round, and removes buffs. That's interesting. I think this guy's really potent. These here, these are skills that your unit will have in ground combat. That, as far as I can tell, is on a per officer basis. Like, I have not found a way to supplement that much. Like, unlike how with the ships you have your set of skills, I think this is it. So, this guy seems okay at ground combat. That's certainly very potent. I think we're... Maybe we try Corbane Lau. Just because I went with this guy last time and I think he's incredible. Pirate Will is a lot of fun. Say that much. Okay, let's go with it. Tactical officers are the most daring and quick-thinking officers in the Federation. Their power repertoire consists of sneak attacks, immobilization attacks, and combo attacks, while their buff powers can often add aim or damage boost to friendly units. In space combat, tactical officers are able to command tactical ships, which are the hardest hitting of the 3 ship classes, tactical, science, and engineering. We'll confirm. Sorry to wake you, Commander, but it looks like we have a situation. What is it, Data? Our sensors have picked up a fleet coming in our direction. Signals suggest a pirate origin. We should expect them to arrive here in 48 hours. In the case of hostilities, the experiment may be our only hope to defend ourselves. Crew will work around the clock to make necessary preparations. Commander, the oncoming fleet we detected has just entered our space. It's a single pirate ship, likely hostile. Patching them through now. Federation Toe Slicer wouldn't sound like that. Federation Starbase. Our scouts detected the departure of your fleet over a week ago. You're now at the mercy of Admirax Zeb and the Zealots clan. Hand over the Starbase and we'll allow you to return to Federation space promptly, or we'll commence bombardment. Oh, comply, I think he meant. I've never seen that word written, comply. Probably looks like that. This is the scenario screen. The screen will appear during missions that require key decisions such as attacking, retreating, or using an officer to gain a special outcome. If you ever played FTL, I assume most of us have. This is a very FTL mechanic. None of the rest of the game is like FTL. But this is a very FTL, well, except for fuel management, I guess. But, you know, you have your multiple choice questions, and certain officers or traits that officers have will give you certain different choices. In this case, the pirate fleet is demanding your surrender. Choose the response below. Hint, you should choose to reject the surrender. I will. I forgot. You Federals love your precursor toys. Prepare for bombardment, Federation scum. Thanks, Toe Slicer. Commander, in light of this development, we should begin initializing the experimental starship creation process now. So, the big thing is, this is it. I mean, the Federation exists somewhere. God knows where. We're far away from them. So we're all alone, and we have to try and make cool ships. The Rogue class tactical vessel is currently the only starship on the starbase able to be built. Click on it to select it. Alright, so it's going to cost me 50 fuel. 50 crew. It's going to cost me 500 of your dark matter coins. I don't exactly know what dark matter is, but it sounds cool and I like it. I mean, I know what dark matter is in theory. I don't know if it's that exactly that in the game, because that's pretty scary shit. We have a crew morale as a resource. This is a big one. You eventually start getting... I've never had a bonus for it, but I have got penalties, because morale goes down quite a bit. Station health, if it reaches 0, you die. It's quite easy. Fuel, you expend fuel anytime you move between systems. We're going to have a lot of fun with that one. And then we have materials, which are the thing you would think you use for everything, but you don't. You end up using dark matter for a lot more things, generally.
Drones are cool, but they don't come until later, and I've never quite used one. We're gonna go ahead and click this guy. We're gonna click construct. We're gonna click construct again, and we'll have one in 3 days. For each of the classes at each tier, you're going to have 2 choices for ships. They're going to have differences. Unfortunately, we only get to pick this one. I can't remember if this is the one I chose in my playthrough. But each ship type is going to have different resistances, different stats, and stuff like that. That's cool. And this is the thing, the game isn't real time. It's one of those pseudo real time games. You know what I mean? Like where you start and stop and pause and stuff. So we're just gonna run it like this until we have our event queue here. It won't let me open it yet. Commander, we're ready to launch in T-minus 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. Matter creator deployed. Oh, that's how easy it is to build a ship. Commander, the experiment was a success. All scans suggest this newly constructed ship to be combat ready. It just requires an officer to commander. Unfortunately, we're out of officers. Oh wait, no, we got Corbin Lau here. So we can go ahead and dispatch this ship. Can't interact with him just yet. Enemy fleet is stationed at the starbase approach. Look here now. I would have skipped the tutorial and just filled you guys in. But it does have like story elements, and it's like super important. Like, I don't know, man. I love my story in games when it feels right. Click on the top to select a ship slot and add your newly built ship to the fleet. Done. We can't customize our loadout yet. In fact, these are shit. Crippling shot's really good, but I mean, harass and teleport explosives I would not be using. But that's okay. Pirate swoop. Ship swoops into attack position. Let's fight it. 1-on-1, boy. Okay, we don't have access to any of our officer abilities yet, probably because he's level 1. We're going to start with crippling shot. Because the big mechanic, I wish they talked more about this. So, usually in these games, speed determines your turn in combat. This is like Final Fantasy X if you've ever played it. One of the few games that has used speed in the sort of dirty way, where if you stack speed, you can just keep attacking. So on top of crippling shot, in my opinion, being extremely good, it's accurate. It does a fair amount of damage. But it's also, boom, gonna give me engines down. So what this is, minus 25% speed. This guy has 32 speed. I have 48, and you're noticing, I win, he win, I win, but then I'm gonna be getting 2 turns in a row eventually because I have more speed than he does. It's pretty good. This guy is weak to engines down, which is nice. He isn't weak to anything else. So we have we could inflict a sabotage, which is just gonna debuff him so he takes damage every round. The thing is, abilities that take effect every round happen on the enemy's turn. So if you build a fleet around being fast and going multiple times and getting off some good nukes, it's actually less effective to take a dot effects, if you will, because your opponents aren't going to be going as often as you do. Generally, of course, like the faster ships maybe don't have as much damage, but it's something you sort of work with. We're going to go with harass here. And we'll finish it off with another crippling shot. So what I've been having a lot of fun with is sort of, I spent the first, 10 hours, I guess, combined of something playing this game, I have no idea what I was doing. And learning from there, and I just I didn't even realize you can customize ship abilities, because it doesn't really talk about it too much. But, I did, and I fought things, and it was good. And then I started going, whoa. The speed mechanic. What if I started, making my ships really fast? And just, sure, I'm doing less damage, but what if I make them really fast and I spam debuffs? I kind of want to play with that this time. I didn't really get to play with it last time because, you know, we got to the stream before I played more. My first victory of many. Yep. You're able to pull off an attack that brings the enemy's health to minus 150% of its max you perform an overkill. Overkilled enemies drop special loot that can add new powers or stat bonuses to your ship, which you can hook up to your ships in the ship management. Alternatively, you can scrap them for extra resources. This is a cool mechanic. I didn't actually pay any attention to this before. It's really cool. Minus 150% of it. That's a bit tough. Okay, interesting. Well, that right there is where maybe Doom Cannon comes into play. Commander, we're having a long-range hypercat. Oh, sorry, didn't do his voice. Putting it through now. From time to time, the leaders of various factions may contact you via the station bridge. Now this is neat. Normally you think of, like, again, Star Trek. This has a very Star Trek feel. But you think of sort of Picard at the helm, or whoever, whichever captain your favorite is. You know, sort of, you know, on screen, and it comes up. We're actually... I mean, you guys, maybe, will eventually be my officers, but me, I'm cozy. I'm sitting in Halcyon 6, this precursor artifact of a station, filled with all manner of evil things in the corridors. Again, it really reminds me of Babylon 5. I always loved it in Babylon 5 when they had those episodes where it's like, sir, we gotta go down to the slums, and it's just a shit show. They have no idea what's going on. There's, like, this Mantis guy that does all these crazy, like, backwards, like, paths to things, like... They don't even understand half of how the station works or why there's extra rooms in place. A lot of fun. We're definitely going to be feeling that in Halcyon here. Time to time, the leaders of various factions, blah, blah, blah. I don't believe we've met. I don't know. This guy seems like crazy, right? He's like Space Bob. He's like some horrible pirate bastard. Feel free to refer to me as the Admirax. I don't know why I'm giving him that voice, but I'm down. Pirate, that's why. A title that denotes my supreme command over the pirate clans in this sector. Pirate clans is cool. It's a cool mechanic. I don't know if it's a cool mechanic, but it's a cool idea. Now, Commander, or should I say, Acting Commander. My spies tell me I should congratulate you on your new post. They've also informed me that your fleet has fled the sector, leaving you on your own. And so, I'm giving you the courtesy of informing you that we'll be visiting you very soon. And this is my territory, and so your station now belongs to me. And unlucky for you, I've united all the pirate clans to help me take it. I highly suggest you turn tail and return to Federation space. If you are of another mind, stay where you are and prepare for your deaths. Ooh, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling dying. Shay Slobchoker Grunwald. Slobchoker sounds like, you know, a cheap space hooker. Time for death, Federation Pig. I will avenge the death of Rarzub Toeslicer and deliver the station to the Admirax. I applaud your confidence. Next time apply it more constructively. Damn, Corbane. Pleased it. Not great. So let's look at our opponent here. These are the Shiv class ships. I don't know if I've told you guys, I love nerding out. Probably guess, I'm a big nerd, right? So when I say I love nerding out, I love getting into, like, you know, like, this is a Shiv class ship. I don't know if I'm ever going to remember that, but I love the idea of it. I also wish there was, like, hotkeys for these attacks. I don't know. Minor thing, right? Minor thing. So we're going to go ahead and get some engines down going. Great, I'll deal with that later. Sounds good. This doesn't have a guaranteed chance to kill the guy, but we'll go with it. There is a chance our crippling shot kills this guy. Like overkill. Nope, it's not an overkill. It was close though. Let's try and get, see if we can weaken this guy here. A double evade though. Okay. let's evade this turn. Down to 5 health. We took an extra hit. Let's go for harass, which I believe... Harass deals more damage, but he's weak to crippling shot, so it ends up dealing more. Alright, big hit. No, I didn't get my overkill there. I tried for it, though. I was a little greedy. You know, I think I actually prefer it when I'm outnumbered. You can always return to your starbase by first clicking on your desired fleet. Done. And clicking the return home button. Returning home does not cost fuel no matter where you are. Which is kind of a weird thing. It's weird because, you know, it'll cost me fuel to go here. And then it'll still cost me a shitload to go here. And then a shitload to go back to here. And then a shitload to go here. But returning home is free no matter how far away I am. I don't know, whatever. Commander, the crew is eager to regain our full sensor capabilities. To do that, we will require an extra source of energy. The good news is the tech research team has figured out a way to harness the station's core reactor with a smaller, standard-issued diothermium. Diothermium? I don't know. Diothermium reactor. Choose dilithium, but no luck. Click on the diothermium reactor tech. Done, done. This is our current tech tree. Very boring. It'll start expanding. I don't know how far, though. Because when I played, I mean, I didn't get that far in the game, I guess. But it wasn't crazy. So let's go exploring, shall we? We can assign an officer. You'll see we'll get 57 rewards for clearing this place out. XCOM 2 has this mechanic where you sort of clear out. You're in this giant alien ship and you clear it out. And you get some rewards for it. However, this has a twist. And we'll see. Let's return to our star map here. Takes a couple days. Gonna clear out the section, yes. 3 XP and some materials. Hey. Your exploration team has successfully cleared the room. Okay, so now that it's built, we can do our reactor here. Turn the star map, sure, yep. Skip time. Wasting a whole bunch of time here, but it's okay. Nothing too pressing is going on. You're losing some morale as time passes. I think it's every week you lose morale, I'm not sure. The station is fully powered, Commander, and our sensors are back online. Compile the navigational map of all Federation systems and facilities. As loyal members of the Federation officer class, it is our duty to protect these facilities at all cost. In case of an attack, these facilities will transmit distress signals to us. Depending on the level of danger in the area, you may wish to evacuate them. Distress signals will always be listed in the missions panel. Click here to access it. Missions with specific locations will have a go-to for convenience. So currently we have a distressed refinery at Ghost Head. Send your fleet to the nearby nebula. Thankfully it auto-healed my ship. Sadly I can't customize any of my stuff just yet, but that's okay. Go check out this alien infector ship, eh? We're spending 3 fuel to come here. We better get something good out of it. So this guy is weak to hull breach, which is something I cannot affect. That's okay. Let's get a little bit lucky, get our engines down. We did get weapon disrupted, so we're doing 25% less damage, and we lucked out. It actually disabled our teleport explosives. We can still use our harass ability. And you'll see there's like obvious combat damage. I can't even imagine how long doing the art for this game would have taken. Can't quite get a kill either way. That's okay, because we had our double attack. Great hand! It was okay. Don't get too cocky. Good thing you turned up when you did, sir. Whatever that vessel was, it managed to chew up our only sentry ship a few days ago. Did some nasty damage to our refinery also. My crew's pretty shaken up. The good news is, we've got some fuel reserves from before the attack. Just give the word, we'll transfer them over to you. Oh, there you go. I'll take that 15 fuel, nice. Return to your fleet and starbase to unload any resource you collected. So these things generate stuff over time, which is cool. Not cool is we have to ferry over and collect it ourselves. The interesting thing, so the fuel in this game, again, we talked about it's a weird mechanic. You start getting used to it, but I mean, the mechanic itself makes sense. It's just weird sometimes the cost. I'm not sure what determines that. But taking 3 ships out and 1 ship out uses the same fuel. So I don't mind that because it means you have to be smart with your choices, but at the same time, it's like I kind of just wanted to have a little shit ship, just coast around and collect stuff. I got the bad hiccups, guys. Whew. Commander, with all the recent events, the crew felt it necessary to create a short briefing for you. Here it is. Yeah, upgrade. Yeah, I know about all this shit. Before you start, you should directly promote a new officer from the ranks. I prepared a list of suitable officers for you to choose from. Engineering would be great, but it depends how good these people are. I've never seen any of these people. Okay. Oh. It's neat. Let's talk about abilities. So for abilities here, warm-up means how many turns it takes until you can use it at the start of combat. So a warm-up of 2 means I need to have 2 turns before I can start using it. A cooldown is how many turns I have to wait after using it until I can use it again. This is like dimensional flashbang. It's pretty good. I like that. It's neat. Still though, we need either a science or an engineering. Science would probably be the smarter pick. Grab a healer. I can see that working. So we have bend spacetime here. Which inflicts quicken. Temporarily increases speed by 90%. That's an interesting one. First turn of combat. Drop a bend spacetime. And then you've got your tactical guy attacking like 30 times around. I like that. Solar flare. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. Like some sensory stuff. Inflicts crew panic. Exploits hull breach. Well, right now we don't have any way of inflicting hull breach. We got here ramming speed. Shitload of damage. 40% chance to hull breach, but exploits engines down. We may want to go with that because we are going to be exploiting engines down a lot. Chance of doing death from above. So it can ship disable the enemy, exploits crew panic, and has a chance to hull breach yourself. Okay. Reinforce hull. What does that do? Increases damage resistance by 20% for 5 rounds and increases threat, so they're more likely to hit me. That's pretty cool. I'm feeling a Sabella here. We can electrocute enemies, we can smoke them. Nano shield on everybody. Ray goo. So it deals extra damage and exposes enemies. Let's go Sabella here. Ready to work, Commander. Just point me in the right direction. Well, I will do. Don't you worry. This feels so weird to me because last time I started with like the engineering person, now I'm like, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I, you know? We do need to start working on an engineering ship. We can get the Wanderer or the Knight here. So the Wanderer has a lot more health. Deals... what? 12 less damage? Less evasion as well. More speed though. Some pretty good resistances actually. It's also a little cheaper, albeit it costs more crew. So this is a tough one. The thing is, do I care about 12 damage more than I care about 100 health? Which, I mean, that's a nice buffer. Again, I'm going to be hit more often, but the speed means I might be attacking more often as well. It's only 5 speed, right? It's not crazy. A lot more resistance though to hull breach and a little bit more for engine down. Not enough to be noticeable. Crew panic isn't too bad. Your engineering ships probably aren't going to be dodging anyway. So again, I don't really mind the minus evasion, although that means they can hit a little more reliably, but that's fine. But hull breach is That's a good resistance because we have a lot of abilities that are going to be inflicting hell breach on ourselves. So if we can build a resistance to that, I like the idea of it. So what do I need here? 350 dark matter. Got it. Some crew. I got that. Let's get one queued up. I do not feel comfortable taking ships out solo. And I don't recommend you do either. In the meantime, though, let's talk about one of the cool mechanics in this game. We have sort of an activity thing. That's what it says here. I don't really know a way of describing this, but these aren't skill checks as much as they are skill pools. When any of these is filled, the thing will be complete. So if we send Sabella here, you'll notice she actually has 30 engineering, so she'll complete it like... Is that how it works? No, you have to fill all of them. That makes sense, kind of. I think if you fill one, though, it starts bleeding into the other ones. It's like digging an XCOM, but you need your officers. That's right, Dino, yeah. I like it, though. I love how that mechanic works. Either way, we're just going to dig a little bit in the beginning. We might, I don't know, do we rename the officers after, like, stream guys? Good deal. I always like doing that in things. I don't know if these people have, like, stories, though, I should know about. Like, I don't know how random this story is or how much it actually matters. Pretty cool, though. So she's an excavator, a thruster specialist, and that's it right now. What's Corbin? Optimist, and obsessive, and warpatoon. Downed it. Okay, there's my event queue. That's done, right? Oh no, that's up here. Reasonable. We could get some dark matter if we went up here, which is nice. Yeah. Just gonna chill for a little bit. Just get some monies. Okay, excellent. Commander, your officers leveled up. Click on their portrait to promote them. They've earned a skill point that can be used to unlock a space or ground combat power. I would recommend you do this now. I will, and in fact, I'm gonna go for... backstab maneuver is like super good. I really like fire at will, and I haven't used weapon supercharge, but it seems good enough. But I'm gonna go for backstab maneuver. It's pretty clutch at times. So we have a new thing here. I'm gonna build a dark matter multiplier. I'm gonna increase the amount of dark matter gained from missions by 15%, and it allows you to create dark matter. It's gonna be just a good thing all around. Yeah, we can research here in the hangar upgrades to our current ships. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't think we need to. Get Corbin exploring a little bit more though. First things we're gonna want. This is a tough one. I like the Officer Academy. Fuel plant, I haven't found a need for it yet, but I think we may try and rush up to trilithium. Reason being, I found myself getting, I didn't go for trilithium, and I found myself in a major power crux. We'll see, though. We're actually getting really lucky. I haven't had any ground combats yet. We'll see those in a little bit. The new Warden class starship is now ready for active duty. All it needs now is a commanding officer. Well, we know how to do that. Welcome aboard, Sabella. We'll customize that when we get ready to head out. For now, we're just grabbing a little bit of level ups and some minerals. Here we go. Your exploration team has come across a grisly site, a previously undiscovered amorphous molluscoid. Sorry. With large incisions across its exposed hindquarters. The incisions suggest a leecher presence in the area. I apologize, you guys know I can't do... I don't know what it is, but I can never do S's properly. When I get a lot of S's, I'm just screwed. Here we go. Let's go ahead and hunt the leechers down. The crew bravely pledges to seek out the poor molluscoids killers. They changed the C to a K there, it's weird. So it's the juvenile leecher soldier. These are the green shirts. I get it, they didn't want to go with the red shirts. I actually like it. I like the green shirt idea in this being the little shit troopers because you do have red shirts being tactical, science is blue, and yellow is engineering, just like in Star Trek. And it kind of makes sense to have green just be like, you know, the greenhorns, the rookies, stuff like that. Right here, we could remove an officer here and swap it for one of our other officers if we had some around on the station. We don't, so we have to take 2 cadets. Yeah, no, I know Dino, it's great. So let's go ahead and I'd like to inflict. Shrapnel grenade doesn't help me at the moment. Let's just go ahead and blind this guy. So, exploit confused or exposed. So we got any of those. Exploit shocked. We could potentially afflict it, which I believe reduces armor and stuff, but it's only 55%, well, 65% chance to hit it. Yeah, good luck. Oh, he dodged. Inflicts exposed. Hey! He dodged the super drone attack as well. That's okay. Blinded's going to reduce this guy's aim, which is excellent. I think I'll just go for the shrapnel grenade and see if we can get him bleeding too. Cool. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone that can... What is this guy's evasion? Doesn't say. It's crazy, though. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have anything. I'm just going to try and keep him blinded. You can reapply your debuffs, which is really nice. And the good news is we haven't lost a rookie yet. Normally I do. The combat, the ground combat has some really brutal deaths. I like it. I think you can turn it off, though, if you're a baby, but... boring. Success, Commander! Not only did our exploration forces rid this location of the Leecher aliens, but they were even able to secure the portal. Some molluscoid, let's see, again, it should be a C, I don't know, must have arrived. It yielded a surprising amount of dark matter. That's good for us. Now, combats don't actually mean you've finished the digging. So we did have to finish that there. I would like a materials multiplier at some point. I think for right now, though, I really do want to... Like this is like such a risky gamble. I feel like it's probably a bad idea. We'll get there eventually. Let's just build a material multiplier. Unlike in XCOM, it doesn't matter where you build things. As far as I can tell, there's no adjacency bonuses, which is, I wouldn't mind it. I think that's a fun mechanic, but at the same time, it's also nice if you're one of those people that just likes to chill and build things where you want them. Commander, the dark matter multiplier is now active. Oh, tell me more, tell me more. So, we could have an officer sit here, and they only chug science into this. And it's going to... And then we get 30 dark matter at the end of it. You know... It's actually... Eventually, I ended up with an officer just sitting here 24/7. They do get a little bit of XP for that, which is nice. I don't know how good that is, because again, I'm not too far into the game. I was like, I think I was like a day 170 or something. I might be able to check, actually. Day... What does it say? Oh yeah, 190. That's me right there. But, yeah. Game felt... It's cool. The game doesn't feel difficult. It feels challenging, but it doesn't feel difficult. Except, if you make the odd mistake, sometimes the game shits on you for it. So, you know, I don't know. It's not too bad. Excellent. Sabella's now leveled up here. I think ramming speed's going to be our big one. I mean, exploits engine's down. We can reliably throw that out. So we're going to do shitloads of damage, and it's 170%. I mean, cooldown of 6 is... Oh, that's rough, but ultimately I think that's going to be a very good one. Why don't we go ahead and make this Dino 9599. And I'm probably just going to say Dino. That's the kind of guy I am. We're being loud. Who should we have as our... Oh, of course. Our main guy will be Rullit's Derp. But technically, it should be Mr. Rullit's Derp. What a winner. Oh, that's right. I don't have Sabella. Going back to the digging. You run your ship in the shit. Yeah, it's the best, dude. Like, isn't it incredible? It's like, so, officer. But young, hopeful officer. We are in our most dire times right now. The Federation has gone to shit. Everything... This is not good. Malfunctioning Borgoth. That just sounds bad. I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Looks like a Pokemon. But, it's like, you don't know. What skills do you have to offer? What are you bringing to the engineering team? Drones, maybe? Repair skills? Sensors? Something? I can drive really fast and hit something with my ship. Yeah. I mean, you know, put it on your resume at the bottom somewhere. Commander, we've run into a curious sight. One of those mechanical Borgoth creatures seem to be floating along the periphery of the room, some sort of unbreakable loop. Unlike the other Borgoth we've encountered, this one doesn't seem to be hostile. In fact, it seems like it might be trying to help us. Curious. I'm gonna go ignore it. It might be a trap, but I'm interested. Your crew ignored the malfunctioning Borgoth as requested. After a few hours, however, it begins making some truly horrendous sounds that turn out to be some kind of distress signal, precipitating the arrival of dozens of Borgoth in the area. The crew quickly abandons the area, losing nobody in the process. However, the starbase area is now controlled by the Borgoth, and they'll need to be handled before any construction can occur there. Oh, jeez. Really? Wow. Wait. Oh, why did it say time estimated instant? That's weird. Okay, I've never seen that happen before. Well, I think we'll finish these two digs and then we'll send both our guys into that. Material multipliers online. Nice. Nice. I find in the early days you just kind of want to chill. You know, there's no rush. Relax. Get things done here. Okay, get working on this guy. How long is that gonna take? 6 days. I mean, we don't need this right now. And honestly, it's an engineering check. We should... Oops. Probably just wait for the engineer. In the meantime, well, we need the engineer to go here as well. Let's do a little bit of an evaluation, shall we? How long would this take? 5 days. That's not happening. We'll just leave it for now. The Borgoth can reign free. What do I care? Let's manage our ships a little bit here. So equipment, a smoke expeller. Plus 20% vulnerable resistance, plus 2 evade for the length of combat. Does not cost a turn to deploy. Equipment is consumed permanently. Not great, but I mean, if I need a panic button, we'll do it. Let's name this ship Rogue. I mean, Rogue's pretty cool. Sure, we could better though. We could read it. This ship will be the HMCS, as I am Canadian, the HMCF Zelphus. I forget what they call them in USS in Star Trek. That's what it is, yeah. Boring. And then this ship shall be Warder? Perhaps not. The HMCS, I mean, maybe we'll change the designation if I think of something better. I suppose it could be the LNV for late night video. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fun, actually. The LNV, let's go ahead and do the frost cookies. There we go. Well, hopefully we all don't die. Missions do I have right now? So we could hunt down the pirate fleets. It's interesting. I'll keep it in mind. Ada is requesting aid. That's over here. Sounds good. I like that. Oh yeah, customize. Whoa. Get our ship powers. Crippling shot I really like. Harass is okay. Disabling strike is better. Teleport explosives, no thanks. Triple shot, yes please. Seems good. Wait, because... yeah, it just inflicts sabotage, which isn't used by anything. Alright. So let's look. Shock Mine I really like. Deconstruct is really good. Black Barrage is incredible. You're our only healer, though. So... we are actually going to need Repair Drone, which is a bit annoying. I really like Shock Mine. Black Barrage is so good, though. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. If I had a medic, I could not take you. I think we have to do it this way, though. Unfortunately. But we do definitely need a heal. Like, not taking a heal is... I mean, it's not suicide, but it's suicide. Commander, Mr. Relic's Derp's fleet made contact with the dark matter extractor at Ita. Patching you through now. I say, we officially abandoned all hope around last Tuesday that we'd ever see another Federation fleet again. So my surprise when I thought your signal this morning. What we have here, Commander, is a fully functioning dark matter extractor. While we wouldn't mind being extracted to your station, it sounds like dark matter might come in handy to you. Taking that into account, we'll stay here and keep extracting until you say the word. Well, thanks, Extractor Overseer. That's great. I love dark matter. It's hella dangerous. Jack and Daxter had fun with that kind of stuff. We have a mission here to upgrade our mining capabilities for fuel, but I'm not going to. I don't think we need to do that just yet, because I don't think we can afford it. Let's go hunt some pirates, shall we? See, 12 fuel to get over here, just bleh. Brutal. Space pirates! Independent bands of space pirates hold little to no sway in Federation space, but Halcyon sector is teeming with them. Time to end that. So this area, blah blah blah, has energy discharges? Damn. Resistance to weapons disrupted. Plus 100%. So we can't disrupt our weapons. It's fine. Spray and pray. So they're weak to engines down, so we're just going to go ahead and cripple. Boom! And, I mean, we could just ramming speed and, like... Oh, no. Let's do this right. Let's do this right. We're gonna disable this guy. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna kill the other one. So we're gonna go for a backstab maneuver here. So the reason we're doing it this way is on the off chance we're able to pop that disgusting overkill, because we have to do 50% of his what is it? We have to take him to minus 50% or something, or 150% of his... I don't know. I'm confused. Sorry. Either way, this is going to be a big hit. Ramming It was good. It was a good hit. We could potentially stall this out, actually. Get another one of those. I think it's 6-turn cooldown, though, on ramming speed. Do I want to wait for 6 turns? Probably not. Potentially could get it with something else. Triple shot exploits vulnerable, which we can do. We can't do. We didn't take that one. I'm not sure if there's a way I can cheese this. This attack deals 50% extra damage. So if we can get him a little bit lower. Okay, he dodged. That's fine. We'll see. We might be able to pull it off. There's no promises here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and evade. Toss out a quick heal. Rude. Didn't quite get the overkill. Oh well. So healing actually costs you dark matter. I mean, repairing ships in your station. So that sucks. There's no great way of saying it. It just sucks. Space pirates. Yeah, same sort of deal. This is a different ship here. This is the Scale. Got a slime spray, which is useless by itself. It's actually worse than spray and pray, I think. What's the plus 100% resistance to crew panic? That's fine. We could just keep this guy stunned, potentially. Oh, wow. See, I say that kind of stuff, and then I'm like, I'm gonna murder him. He has a ramming speed here? Oh, we didn't kill his engines. A little bit resistant to that, unfortunately. Sadly, can't repair drone him. So he's gonna get 2 turns. Probably. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Just hit him with ramming speed. Pretty great. Pretty great little ability. This does not look like it's meant to ram things. This looks like a giant window. I don't know. Call me crazy. This is going to be a bigger fight. A little bit more difficult. We are running out of fuel, you'll notice. And we could head back for free at any time. We could have gone back to heal, but I'm not going to. Okay. Resistance to weapons disrupted. That's fine. So this fight for us isn't going to be difficult per se, but it's not going to be as easy as some of the other ones. That guy's dead. We will be able to get over ramming speeds, though. Ramming speed! Get fucked! My god, like, just disgusting. So, I'm wondering if the enemies always drop the same items. I couldn't tell you. Like, if you can consistently farm something. Or a triple shot here. This guy's gonna bleed to death, which is nice. I guess not bleed, but hull breach to death or something. Hang on. The hull breach went on my turn. So what does overkill do? If you overkill an enemy, you get a guaranteed item drop. It's just, I forget the mechanics. I just read them too, and I already forgot the mechanics for how it works. Woohoo, that was close. That's awkward. Not going to be able to ram this guy. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so I figure we just heal up for now. There you go. Yeah, we'll see. No overkill. So we got a smoke expeller. It seems like these guys always drop a smoke expeller. Not sure though. Commander, our fleet managed to secure something from the pirate wreckage. It seems like some kind of map. Bring your fleet back to the starbase and we can decode it. Oh, we couldn't read it right here? You know, where it's definitely gonna be mapping? That would be useful. That's alright. Reputation gain. Here's a really cool mechanic. So your ships actually level up as well. So the LNV Zelphis is now a level 1 ship. This is a reputation level, if you will. But you get elite crew, so we have Cadet Lee over here. I don't know if he's Bimmy or Jimmy, either way. We now get a permanent +1 evasion on that ship. It's kind of a weird thing to think of, but it's cool. This is a really good one, +3 aim. Unfortunately, that's only for the ship. It doesn't transfer with Dino. It's only on the LNV Frost Cookies, that one. I like it. It's a neat mechanic. It's just a lot of fun, I think. So we got a whole bunch of minerals here for blowing some stuff up. We were able to decode the pirate map, which gives us the position of different pirate clans. It would be better to deal with them individually, rather than having to handle them all at once. True. Yeah, so if I could take them all out before we go fight Admiral Zach Rabzeb, Rebadeb, we'd be looking pretty good. Yeah, sadly none of these contain colonies. Yeah, you can't kidnap the Grecians. No, they're like, sir, I'm gonna stay on this ship here. Ensign, we haven't used this ship in years. It's just sitting in the dock. I'm stick with my ship, Captain. All right. Thank God the Enterprise didn't do that. They've hopped on a few different ships. So we can upgrade the refinery at Ghost Head and kill these guys. We can expand the fleet. To do that, we need to research the Officer Academy. Heck, we need to build the Officer Academy, unlock a third officer, and build a ship for them. I like it here. I don't get shot anymore. Definitely Dino. Halcyon Trilithium. Oh, I need so much materials. So much. So what is my reward here? Getting the refinery. I don't know. Pop on over. It's only 3 fuel. We're going to need some fuel. I'm not going to repair. Let's grab this 21 fuel. View the facility. I don't know. Don't know if it matters which I upgrade. The capacity is actually the most useful one because this is going to be filling up and just kind of like wasting capacity. Right now, though, I have a lot more dark matter than anything else to spend, so I'd rather spend that. I can't upgrade that anyway. Really? Oh yeah, it requires officer rank 4 and commander. Huh. So 3 days or 4 days. Alright. Oh, we got some fun coming our way. No doubt. Sir, a collective fleet has arrived in our vicinity. It's hailing us. Warning, the collective consciousness... Oh, whoa, I've never met these guys. So there must be some random events. Who knows how they work? Who knows if you can force them or something? I don't know. So they're an extremely volatile AI. The history of violence against humankind stemming from before the Federation's founding. Normally only highly trained Federation diplomats ever communicate with it, but considering the current reality, the task will fall to you. Proceed with caution. Hi guys, nice to see some of you still alive. What, with that alien invasion you're experiencing? Thanks. No, you can only put one officer at a time, Dino. So you have to make sort of weird choices. And again, this is a little bit of an unfortunate thing. I don't think it's the end of the world, but it is a little bit unfortunate that fuel cost is static. It is a distance-based, not a amount of ship space. So because of that, you can't or rather it doesn't make sense to send off one ship with like a super high level engineer to upgrade stuff as opposed to just sending your whole fleet and sending your whole fleet further out and so you can use them, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean, eventually you'll have enough officers that you can leave people places, I'm sure, but I'm just checking in, really. I've been picking up some of your distress signals. Disturbing stuff. You seem to be in a good mood. I'm a little surprised you're concerned about human well-being. Why wouldn't I be? I love humans. More humans the better, I say. Hey, I'm part human myself. Or rather, most of my bodies are part human, at least. So I guess that's a strange thing to say. Oops. Sorry, that way you're talking. It's a new demeanor I'm trying out. Do you like it? It's a little off-putting. Really? Maybe it needs a bit of tweaking then. Thanks for the feedback. I mean, as I'm sure you know, I've gone through dozens of iterations trying to fit in with all the different races here in the last few centuries. I'm pretty sure you'll grow to enjoy this affectation over time. The testing has been off the charts. Well, that's good. You couldn't do something a little more ominous? No, tried that. Led to a lot of unnecessary conflict. I'm sure you read all about it at the academy, right? I'm gonna tell you something. Alright. They put me in control at the station. It's not because I was the best. It's not because I read all the books. Not because I was the fastest. Because I benched the most. Because I had the most accurate phaser fire. They put me in charge because I deal with bullshit. Okay? So I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Long story short, I feel like this puts me forward as my best, most attractive self. Anyway, you've clearly got a lot of work to do dealing with that hellish invasion. I was just swinging by to see how you're doing. Swing by Transenzis sometime. Where's that? Oh, over here. Oh, you're in charge because everyone better at the job is dead? Well, we don't know that, Dino. Yet. Commander, we successfully upgraded the maximum capacity. Excellent. Be able to perform similar upgrades to all the remaining facilities. Well, currently we only have 2. That's cool. Got some fuel out of it. Here's a little colony we can go rescue. Fight some really nasty ships. I don't know if I can take those guys. Is it timed? It's timed. We got 29 days. Where is my... There she is. Or we have a lot of pirates we can fight. The pirates I can kill for... Never mind. I say the pirates I can kill for sure, and then I looked at its health. It's pretty beefy. We only have 3 heals right now. This guy we can drop. Hang on. Okay, we can damage this guy's engines, hit him with a ramming attack. He's pretty much dead. This guy's a heal and weapon disruption. We could probably do that. Yeah, we could probably do this. Let's go. Commander, we managed to lock onto a hailing frequency to the alien ship. Our translation algorithms seem to be wholly unable to make any sense of their garbled language. That's even what it is. Mysterious alien race, we desire communication with you. Of the citizens of Terran Federation. Okay. Yeah, this one seems fun. Hey, Team Lulu 3, how you doing, man? Under the NTF Charter Section 227, I hereby brand you a deviant species. Submit to our authority or face destruction. Rargh! Oh, fuck. You could try words, you know. Turg. Oh, 1 second, I might have something to help with that. Open fire. Come on, boys, light them up. Hey. Hey, first off, rude. I get first turn around here. Don't know if you've seen the memo. That's my thing. This guy doesn't do a lot of damage. Good chance to hull breach, 40 to 70 damage. Weapons disruptions. We are currently immune to weapons disruptions, please. Immune to sensors down. Shit. I'm gonna go for the young clipper. I don't really want my weapons to be disrupted. And also, kind of does more damage. Let's go for it. Let's get a little bit of old ramming speed going on. Works for me. I think we'll be okay. What are you vulnerable to? Vulnerable to hull breach. Just as likely to disable any of them. Go for it. Perfect. That helps. If that's the case, I'm actually going to probably disable this guy. He's about to get 2 turns in a row. I didn't luck out and get it. It's fine. Gonna be a little bit of a rough shot. Kill your engines again. Well, sadly, deconstruct was disabled. Let's go for a quick heal. Looks like this guy's like super fast. Speed of 50. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh yeah, Andy heals. Fucker. Alright, let's get a triple shot going. We're hanging in there. That's the main thing. That's really annoying. Disrupted the one skill I can use, so we got evasive maneuvers. Pretty good. That's not very effective. I don't actually need it anyway, he dies. Okay. Oh nice, I did get weapons disruption off. Tankard. We're disrupting this guy in hopes that we disrupt his... I don't know, oh, we disrupted his heal. Well, I guess that's good. Okay, got a little bad luck. Do we use the smoke expeller? +2 evade, like that's not really good. Popping evasive maneuvers works for me. This is still disrupted, so we're up shit creek basically. The ship's probably dead. Nope, we lucked out. I can dig it. Oh, not a... Wait, how much is your bleed for? 41. Eventually a kill. I'd rather disrupt this guy though. Disable, maybe? No, didn't luck out with it. Because it's only plus 10%. I don't know why it says it's, like, not effective. Anyway. A repair drone going. That feels better. Feels a lot better, boys. Alright. Back to giving them hell. Probably should have waited until I had my third crew member to do this. But, you know. Ooh, disrupt. Nice, you can only heal now. I mean, it's not great, obviously, but it helps. Okay, calm down. Make sure we kill his speed. Ramming speed. Oh yeah, it feels good. There we go. Easy. Oh, that was a tough fight, actually. Hey, we got a morale for saving these guys. Mr. Rullet's derp got space combat health plus 5%. That's pretty okay. I mean, his ships tend to have crappier health. Mr. Rullet Derp's fleet made contact with colony at Metis, patching you through now. Want a commendation for that ram? Well, you leveled up. I'm not gonna lie to you, Commander. Our colony was just about on the brink of collapse. So are my ships! Thanks. Now that you're in charge, I should be able to shore up support and get my colonists back into a more reasonable state. We have a fully stocked and functional colony here, Commander. Consider it at your disposal. We're not gonna lie, most of us would prefer to be evacuated to that station of yours. But if you need us here, we can pull in any Federation refugees we encounter from the area. Alright, give me the crew. I need them. Need that crew, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I don't care about that stuff. Oh, we all leveled up, thank God. I really like Fire at Will. Honestly, I think it's great. It's another engines down attack, and it does put vulnerable on yourself, probably. But the great thing about it, so decreases the minimum possible damage. So your attack, like say your attack does 100 damage minimum, it makes it so you have a 50 for your minimum, but increases the maximum possible damage by plus 75%. Super cool. So it's like you get an attack off You potentially get a larger attack buff. You could lower your damage, but as you get through, it's like 50 to 125%. So that's crazy. You know, it's a bit gambly, but it's also, again, it's also a nuke, and it still has a chance to engines down. Pretty good. Weapon supercharge, though, I haven't tried, so extra 150% damage. So extra 150%. If they're doing math the way that we should do math, you're doing 2.5 times damage. That seems good. I haven't tried this. Didn't have this option before. However, your damage resistance is reduced. So I take 50% more damage, and threat is increased by 100, and you become vulnerable. RNG Fiesta, yeah, you gotta love that. But look, there's actually not too much reason to upgrade weapon supercharge. I mean, sure, more damage, but the thing is, though, I like fire at will, but I'm liking the idea of weapon supercharge. If you get yourself a good nuke. If we focus on speed... Oh, this is such a stupid gamble ability, but... you know, Dino and Team Lulu and anyone else that might be watching at the moment, I'm a gambler. You know, I like to go for that high glass cannon RNG heavy, just skimp it by and get that crazy shot type of deal. That is me. Let's get death from above. Inflict ship. This is a super good ability. This is like the best ability. Nothing is more frightening than raining death from above your enemy. I mean, I don't know if you can say that when you're right beside ramming speed, but either way. Crazy good. We need a healer now, though. Like, Pronte. Rebuilding here. So we could research the Officer Academy. We're not guaranteed to be able to afford the Officer Academy. Man, I want these better reactors, though. So we are going to need one at some point. Bring it currently at 66 out of 80 power. Well, these are only using 3, so that's not too bad. Okay, let's go for the Officer Academy. You know, level up our officers a little bit. That kind of stuff. Need 350 for that. We're gonna have to kill a few more guys. Or... yeah. I think if we reach level 4, we can explore a few more of these ruins. It's all level 4, level 4. Well, for sure, we need to head back home, right? Oh, we got some new crewmen. Plus 4% damage. Really good on that ship, anyway. Crewman Hicks. Nice. Chekhov. Okay. Plus 6 aim. That's, whoa, what the fuck? I think I just killed my fuel doing that. I have no idea what I did, though. Commander, we're getting some complaints in Starbase about the dark matter multiplier. Oh, that thing. Dozens of crew members with quarters near the dark matter multiplier have reportedly hourly horrifying visions of despair. This actually happened in an episode of Babylon 5. Seems as though this level of proximity to dark matter is inadvisable for a small percentage of humans. Thank God it's only a small percent. Who cares? We could work rotations or let them toif it out. Let's tell them to toif it out. You assure the crew that there's nothing like dark matter swirling around the immediate area to inject vigor in the tired, beaten human bones. The afflicted workers return to their quarters full of a placebo-induced confidence for their future well-being. +1 morale. Hey, you lied to people and it worked. +1 morale. Yeah, I like that. I'm down. We're actually full up on fuel here. Who's this, though? Pirates. Let's see what they have to say. Sir, a pirate fleet has arrived in our system, and they're preparing to bombard us. Picked up some of their chatter. There's no comparison. Kut is definitely the strongest candidate to replace the Admirax. Let me get this straight. You trust that mutant Zlar to continue the Admirax's legacy? So what if he's a little unstable? You weren't at Scorpius. You didn't see that maneuver-y. Talking about piloting skills, why not Willa then? To me, it sounds like someone's a little biased against the Zlar. Listen, say whatever you will about Yablings. You can't ever doubt their profit motive, right? Hey, I hear ya. Anyone except Sovak, right? Collective thing gives me the creeps. You said it. Interesting. So they're currently bombarding us. Every day we will lose crew and morale and station health while they bombard us. So super bad. We could build a repair station. We're not going to. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to kill these guys. We need to repair our ship for this fight. Maybe. Can I sell these? I have like a lot of them. No, I don't want to scrap the ship. I want to scrap these things. Where'd that be? Equipment. Oh man, they scrap for a lot. Hell yeah. Okay. How much does it cost to repair these guys? 187. Hang on. How about just this ship? 125? 62. Why is that 62? That's way more health. It's gotta be... Is it percent based then? It's gotta be percent based. Or something. Can I take these guys without dying? Is this stupid? Yes. Alright, we'll just repair the one. I think we'll be fine this way. Start combat. Whew. Good first turn of combat there. Okay. Well, go ahead and hit me up with... We do death from above? Hell yeah, we death from above. Oh shit. How do you go above in space anyway? This guy's just in so much shit. Okay, let's go for the backstab. Cool. Ramming speed. Overkill! Oh wow, that really wasn't an overkill? Charge our weapons a little bit. Alright, time to eat shit, my friend. There we go. So yeah, you do have to take them to minus 50% health or something, I think. It's unfortunate. We were like just off with the other attack. Do they ships passively heal? Maybe if we built the repair bay, actually. We'll sign this. How much do I get for one of these again? 45. I'm gonna unequip this other one actually. I'm never gonna use it, and I want to get that officer thing building because it takes a while to build. You know, that's something. Our officer academy. Officers would be nice. Let's find out. Are our ships healing? 324. It's Cadet O'Brien, sir. He was in the middle of the multiplier doing maintenance when the quantum particle discriminator, when the system suddenly came back online and loaded him for multiplication. Oh, how many O'Briens can I get? I would love 100. As you know, the material multiplier loads all matter into the photonic nanoarray before it can multiply. And while we didn't think it could load living matter, well, it appears it can. That's the interesting part. Is this how we discover cloning technology? That'd be cool. The way we see it, we have 3 options. We could just leave them in the system and there'd be no risk of any explosion. However, we also believe that we should be able to self-unload them with only a small chance of something going wrong. I love this. Leave O'Brien, save O'Brien, multiply O'Brien. This is very exciting. We could try to multiply O'Brien. We have no idea what the odds of success are, but we'd love to try. Yes, multiply him. Excellent choice, sir. We're super excited to see what'll happen. Take a few days to calibrate all the settings and review, but we'll let you know the results. Give me 30 O'Briens. Oh my god, this place looks so cool. The Officer Academy. New candidates already be selected. Yes! Give me a heal. Fuck. Oh god, we can get 2 ramming speeds? I don't know about that. So we can... Pardon me. We can reload them. Quicken has so much potential, though. Chip disabled. I think we might... Let's do a reroll here, maybe, huh? Bingo. Exactly what I wanted. Nano Restoration Field. I've used it. I love it. It's incredible. I think it's the most overpowered skill in the game. Quicken plus supercharged weapons would be pretty good. I agree. I definitely agree. We could be silly. Repair drone overdrive is also, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. This is a really nice combination of stuff, I think. But it doesn't have a harpoon shot, which is my favorite. I think there's a lot to be said for warp atomic structure. It's not bad. Inflicts crew panic, exploits hull breach, has a cooldown of 2. Stasis lock, it's interesting. Ship disable, it's good. Damage, no, but ship disable is quite good. I really like nano restoration. Yeah, quicken, like, there's a lot to be said for that. Do we wanna re-roll in hopes we get nano restoration field and quicken? Fuck. Whoa. Spin maneuver. All enemies. Deals full damage. Weapon exploits. Ablative field. Doesn't say what it does, though. Fuck. Well, this... That's an interesting one. We could take defensive shield. Now, it's not quicken. Quicken is obviously the better one. Probably. I don't know if we reroll if we're going to get nano restoration. Nano restoration is that good. Like, this could be something, though. Maybe it blocks, like, an attack. An invuln. Because it doesn't say it reduces damage. Where reinforced hull does. Supercharged polarity, what's this? Taunting attack. Oh! That's cool. Well, let's try this. I mean, battle stims, drop isotope, psychic surge. Pandora Ong. Commander, thank you for this opportunity. You won't be disappointed, sir. Don't tell me what I will or won't be, Commander. We could train a new officer in 5 days. 10% more XP from combat, though. That's huge. I think we'll sit here a couple days. Let's get the bonus to combat. We have our new scientist. Let's throw her into the dark matter creator, because we're curious. And we'll throw our engineer into creating minerals, because we need those. We're not going to get a lot, but right now we're just sort of biding time. Dark matter multiplier we built has some unlocked potential. What do you mean? It appears we could oscillate the neutrino capacitor, that we might be able to initiate a dark matter reaction that could result in extra dark matter. That doesn't sound good. Could also result in a massive meltdown and destroy the entire chamber. To be honest, I don't know if our crew has the expertise to make this change. I'm going to leave it alone. Aye, Commander, you're probably right. Yeah. You give me too many maybes. And you didn't say something cool. You just said extra dark matter. I don't care about extra dark matter. Explosion in the materials multiplier chamber. The O'Brien experiment was a disastrous failure. We managed to contain the damage, but the chamber is destroyed and we lost the crew. What the fuck? Oh my god. It's okay though, because we're still using it. Thank God for that. And thank God I didn't have any materials to lose. That's a good thing. Let's build a ship. Science ship, yeah. Okay, speed I like. A speed of 60, I really like that. Evasion. So we're losing a little bit of damage and health to go for speed and evasion. That's tough, actually. It's super hard to make that call. Damage is so nice. How much damage are we talking? 9 damage, though? I think that's reasonable. Have your support ship able to, like, be really fast. That's good. Got a lot of fuel we can pick up. Is placebo effect in full force. The dark matter addled crew get over their afflictions. Oh, good. Situation in the officer academy. Uh-oh, the students at the academy managed to get their hands on one of the top secret Federation officer teacher's manual. Are horrified at the actual survival statistics for most first-year officers. It's led to a crisis in morale. Mr. Relic's Derp is an optimist, so we can raise their expectation. Their impossibly sunny disposition, Mr. Relic's Derp is able to resolve the situation by spinning all the negatives, including some particularly gruesome ones, into positives. Oh, hey, that's great. Sounds like Relic's Derp. He's been through shit. Okay, train an officer for me. I would love to get memory retention drills going, but that's okay. 5 days, we'll start heading out of here. That's not good. We are going to have a fleet to deal with that, though, this time. Oh. Pandora Ong leveled up. Let's go ahead and get Nano Restoration Field. Is that good? Trust me. It's one of those you live on average a week things. Yeah. You know, every minute. Oh, never mind. Never mind. There's like that dumb thing, like, what is it? Like every minute you spend at your computer is another minute you have, like is 1 minute less you have to live, something like that. It's so funny. New Disciple class starship is ready for active duty. Looks great. And we got 25 crew. For our new pilot for that, Pandora. Pandora? Come on. We can do better in Pandora. Let's get Lulu in here. Team Lulu. And we'll have him, what do we call the ship? First off, so adaptive armor heals everybody. Increases damage resistance by 10%. That's eh. Let's look at this shit. Cauterized hull is like super heal. Okay, so this I can use 3 times per round. Cauterized hull is like a way better heal though. Way better. And it's like a flat heal. Portal cannon exploits hull breach. That's nice. Disruptor beam inflicts crew panic. That is also nice. Or we could potentially inflict sensors offline, which reduces enemy chance to hit everybody, but not likely. I think we go for this here. Seems good for me anyway. Might change it down the road, but for right now, I'm happy with it. Okay, so we can go here and... While researching key officer cognition and pedagogical theory, Sir Relic Derp discovers we had a recent ancestor... Oh, they had a recent ancestor who performed untoward experiments on their comrades, sometimes with horrifying results. So we can make them obsessive, so they're thankful for something new to obsess over. Sure, yeah. Mr. Rollett's derp, having worried about their recent drop in obsessive fixations on topics multitudinous as a result of performing important and satisfying work from day to day, Mr. Rollett's derp is grateful for the distraction. Just a bunch of XP for Rollett's derp. Yeah, hey, why not? Okay, so I'm going to finish replicating their things. We got 1 day and we can head out of here. Okay, so who do we got? So quicken, okay. I think we look into an engineer here. So harpoon, a heal, and a self-heal. Try again, what do you got for me? I really like harpoon because it inflicts hull breach and vulnerable. It's great. Let's see if we... Odd-size salvo is not bad. Death from above and ramming speed. I mean, this is pretty good, right? That's a pretty good one. Every 60 minutes... every minute, 60 seconds pass in Africa. Together we can stop this, yeah. Oh, shit. Give me good. I'll take it. No ramming speed. Whoa! Steve Kandapa. He looks incredible. Wow. Yeah, by the way. I don't care. Let's take Steve Kandapa here. Ooh, what a guy. Alright, Steve, do you know what you're doing for the rest of your life? It's material replication. No. Troll fleets that are harassing remnant facilities being detected emerging from interdimensional portals or in and around Federation space. Now we have a full fleet, we should investigate these portals and attempt to shut them down. The longer we wait, the more cruel that will pop out of them. Yeah, I can probably take those guys out. Let's try these guys first. We have to pick up dark matter, fuel, and crew on the way. How long, though, on... yeah, I guess we just go right now. Oh, yeah, no, he hasn't healed at all. Yeah, sadly. That's fine. Yeah, let's go to the starbase. And Steve Kandapa. Yeah, you'll just chill. We didn't rename our shit. That's fine. It's fine for now. Rename it later. You got that going. Yep. And 27 days left to save this thing. Then we'll go for the pirates. 121 dark matter. Don't mind if I do. Get some fuel here. 32 fuel, nice. Good frog. Hopefully this isn't an enemy. Corzin Delegate has arrived. I'll put them through now. Human friends, greetings from O'Neill and Corzin Consensus. Many commiserations to you and your people, Commander. We came as soon as we sensed the tremendous outgrowth of psychic torment from New Terra. By now, I'm sure you too have discovered the terrible tragedy that has befallen your race. I have no idea. What is it? Oh, the Troll, you mean? Yeah, we met them. Cruel. What are they? The Cruel? The Troll? I'm not sure. Federation is crippled, and you, my child, must pick up the pieces. But be heartened, human, for O'Neill will aid you in whatever manner you desire. Okay, resources and ships. Yeah. Of course we can't offer you physical aid per se. We were more imagining counsel, advice. And admittedly scaly shoulder to cry on. More in that vein. Ah. Yeah, what kind of counsel are you offering? Well, of course we can't offer you many visions of the future. That would be highly destabilizing. And as you know, would run counter to our sacred task of guiding and pruning the continuum. There is one piece of premonition we may impart on you. If you will accept it. Sure, lay it on me. I'm ready. Do not trust the collective. Oh, the Borg over there? The crazy AI race that's collecting bodies? No, yeah, I got it, thanks. Oh, or the Zillar. Or the Yabling. They're conspiring against you to seize your station. In fact, don't trust anyone, except your friends, the Corzan. That's it. Uh-huh. Oh dear, is that the time? I fear I must be off. Collective must promptly be warned of a terrible, terrible mistake it's about to make. You apologize, but extrasensory knowledge is a heavy, heavy burden. Please do come by O'Neill sometime. The desert air is deliciously dry this season. Sure, after I stomp out all the bandits and terrible things that I have to worry about on a daily goddamn basis, I'll make my way over. Let's go. Oh, great! Those are starting to sound vaguely like words. Yeah. So, oh man. Exactly what I expected you to say. On your marks, boys. So what are we are... Ah, we got fucked. This is a spatial flexure. Sounds like a personal problem, but also they're immune to engines down because of it. Which is a couple of our attacks, to be fair. Let's try and nuke the little guys. Are you a healer or something? Nope, you're just... In fact, they have so many weapon disruption things as well. We're not going to be able to get a good ramming speed off. Exploits crew panic, though. Some bonus damage there, nice. We don't need the heal yet. Just go for the killing blow. Ah, this sucks. We can't get this crippling shot off. I mean, we can still attack with it. It's just not gonna, you know. Good. Realistically, not getting that off. We're just gonna use crippling shot, but no, it's not gonna proc. It's fine. Can exploit a hull breach, which I will. Nice. I'm gonna try. We only got a 55% chance to disable this guy's weapons. We're gonna try for it though. Old ram. Get our nano restoration field. This is actually just like the best ability. Look at this. It's like just constant healing on your entire team. Like it's insane AoE. Anyway, we will weapons supercharge. Go ahead and get a hull breach on this guy if we can. Excellent. We could exploit that, but let's try and get a crew panic as well. Perfect. Weapons disrupted. That's fine. We don't have anything that exploits that. I might need to swap off triple shot. It comes into the fight a little bit too late, and it doesn't really bring a lot. You know? Because we don't have any way to inflict vulnerable with our current cast. I used triple shot like a fair amount with my previous crew. That's because I was running a very different set of officers. So, death from above, hell yeah. See, this is what Nano Restoration Field does. You go into every combat and leave it full health. It's pretty crazy. I love the look of the drone attacks. Feels so good. Feels so right. Okay, we saved the colony. And it's another fuel place, which I don't really care about. I've never found fuel to be much of an issue. It's a bit unfortunate. I'd really like to get... like materials or something? I mean, because we need materials real bad. So I think let's get fire at will. Okay, so we could just take these guys out right now. I think that's probably okay. Oh, we got Cadet Tie. That's 2% hull. Nice. Commander, our fleet have encountered a number of Federation vessels fleeing the cruel invasion. We've offered them safety, but they've refused our offer. The refugee flotilla informs your fleet of their intentions to flee Federation space and set up a better, more charitable, and just society in a different sector. Of course we have to let them go, right? Like, not total assholes. It assumes these utopianists are suffering from a Truel-related psychic sickness, and they get out of here as fast as they can. Yeah, I didn't really want to threaten a bunch of refugees. Don't quite want to be that guy. Alright, that's the heal ship. Okay. Get some crew panic going on. Hold it together, Pandora. Oh, that's interesting. If you rename them, they still refer to themselves as previous name. We can get engines disabled on these guys, which is great. That's good. I like that. Let's start off with a death from above, I think. Okay, portal cannon can't kill this guy. Put him real low though, for that ramming speed. I was gonna cry if ramming speed got disabled. Go! Somehow didn't get the overkill. It was like 10 points off. That's really unfortunate. Oh my god, it feels so good, that fire at will. Bit unlucky. Now that we got a full crew, it's like the combat is more of a puzzle than a like. Let's get the big heal off here. Let's get a cripple shot. Let's get a deconstruct. Like, look at all these debuffs we can just stack. Like speed and debuffs, I'm feeling it. I think this is the way of the future. That off, sadly. Let's go for weapon supercharge. That's unfortunate. That's true. All our abilities on this guy are cooldown based. Might want to change that up. Might want to. What's my most damaging attack? You're weak to hull breach, which we can't pull off. That'd be cool though. Lower your evasion a little bit. You still have your... yeah. Was that backstab? Oh, I meant to... shit. I meant to use disabling. Oh well. Killed the crew. Fast and Furious on Dino 9599 here. Live my life a quarter mile at a time. Ship combat speed up. That's good. That's good. That's what we're going for. We're going for speed. Care about anything else? Better ramming speed? I don't think that's an option there. Yeah. Alright. So this is the tough one. More nukage or... I've never used a bladed field. It's probably not that good, but I'd rather have the nuke. Because here's the thinking, if I take warp atomic structure, I can swap out my one nuke for something. Yeah, my crew panic one. Oh, you always gotta go fast, dude. Eve Kandapa. Who do we rename you to? Who's a fairly regular stream? Wow, of course you need NY Yanks, dude. Oh my goodness. How could I forget about Yanks? And, Salvage Harpoon. Yeah, one of my favorite builds. Gotta have that. Alright, let's head back. Oh shit, a raider fleet bombarding the station. Well, I'm on my way back. We're coming. Faster! We're losing morale and crew and station health and shit. Massive bio readings emanate from in and around New Terra. We're likely using the former capital as some kind of spawning ground. Our sensors suggest that crew will have a strong fleet presence as well. Upgrading our fleet to handle that threat would be prudent. We'll need to construct a tier 2 ship hangar and then build at least one tier 2 starship before dispatching a fleet there. Okay. Well, we lost like so much. Like I don't care about the station health, but we lost so much morale. Like, and it's just unavoidable, sadly. Because we were just on the other side of the map. I mean, we should take out the pirates. It's going to be a problem. This is not going to be a difficult fight. We'll be alright. Don't worry, team. Let's go ahead and get a death from above. So here's the thing, fire at will, not only is it a good attack, it got that engine's down, so you know what's going to happen. And then it busts my attack, so I got like super damage next turn. Let's get that ramming speed. Ramming speed! Oh, the overkill. I think we can stall this out, actually. That's so much damage. Hang on. Right, because I'd fire it well. Let's get the heals going. How do we do this? Gotta lower their health a little. Okay, not too much. I want to lower it too much. There we go. Alright, let's hang in there, boys. We're gonna get those overkills. risky one. What's your speed? 48? 50? 60? Damn! Our fast ship just ain't fast enough. Big hit! Wow! Nice. Okay. Is there anything I can use that? That's not a guaranteed kill. Oh yeah, we bled to death. Shit. I was trying to cheese it, boys. Yeah, they always drop smoke expellers. Pirate Expert. Damage resistance versus pirates on Mr. Relt's Dirt. Nice. Map retrieved from the pirates' computers before they're destroyed. En route to a pulsar. Some treasure hoard of stolen dark matter. Oh. That's cool. Reputation game. Crewman Chekhov. We got another Crewman Chekhov, I think. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Okay. That's great. So let's go ahead, pop over here. I mean, we could probably do this attack now. I don't know, like I don't need to clear it out at the moment. So maybe not. Hard to say. Let's chill at home for a minute, shall we? Just chill. What do we need? I do need to build the repair bay, sadly. That's true. Yeah, we don't need it like right now, but be good. Need fuel here? It's full up. Yeah, we can just send this ship off for it. In the meantime, dark matter. We have a level 4 science officer. Not yet. So, oh, we actually sent our science officer. I should have done that the other way around. I derped. Oh, I messed up so bad. That's okay though. Officer Academy. We could try and get another officer. That's cool. Another scientist would be great, actually. Just have them constantly churn up dark matter, which arguably we don't need right now. Mostly just need a lot of materials. A lot of materials. Yeah, let's go kill some pirates, shall we? We go for first the Wraithers. They'll have different super ships. It's neat. These guys look the weakest, actually. Let's go for them. Might mean they do the most damage or something, but I'm fine with it. Oh yeah, we gotta rename the disciple here. The LNV. Burrow was a old stream guy. Let's do it. So they're weak to engine down, yeah, so we're just gonna chunk these guys. We already know we can kill the Shiv pretty easy. So we don't really worry about Shivs anymore. This exploits crew panic, does it? Oh my god, it does! That's nice. So I think what we're going to do... we were supposed to ramming speed that guy. I don't have to, though. Hit him with, fire at will. Triple shot? Yeah, that's what we do. Nice. Where's your meat? Oh, he's already disabled. Oh no, he wasn't. Engines are down. Yeah, it's not a guaranteed, like, super kill. Oh well. Oh, we got it anyway. These pirates are nothing after we fight these Truel. I'm a little worried. That was good. Weapons supercharged. I wish I had another buff, actually. We didn't customize these abilities, which I really wanted to do. $22 to $40. This is our best bet. Okay, crippling shot. Come on. Wow. 232 wasn't it. Fuck. Just can't overkill yet. Coming hypercaster. Oh, this guy looks awesome. Maybe it's a girl. Who knows? Attention Federation. This is Commander Willa. Girl maybe. Willa, leader of the Wraithers. I've detected that you've killed one of my subordinates. Lucky for you, that was already his intended fate. He won't be missed. However, his ship will be. In exchange for my letting that slide, come see me. I have a proposal for you. Man, we're getting a distress call from the sector. Appears to be pirate in origin. The Wraither is a pirate clan under the command of Yambling Willa. Be active in the Fornax system. We should intercept them as soon as possible. Okay. Where's the distress signal? This one? Let's go talk to Willa. Incoming transmission, sir. Good, you came. So what do you say? You want to hear my proposal, or do we go straight to fighting? Alright, let's hear it. You and I share a problem, the Admirax. Sunken eyes, face tattoos, prominent cheekbones, hypercast us a few days back. Like 2 months ago. Yeah, like, well, a while ago. Yeah, that's the one. He used to be sharp, used to be in control. Maybe it's the power, maybe it's the 4 decades of adrenostim use. But his decision-making's been off lately. He's less the kind of crazy right now. What's worse, he wants to round us all up for a massive assault on your base. Including me and my men. That's not gonna happen. Call me superstitious, but I want nothing to do with that base of yours. And you want us to neutralize him? Neutralize, kill, maim, death quickly approaching? Yeah, I do. Why not just do it yourself? Not enough firepower. Well, also, I'd never live it down. Pirate rules, you wouldn't understand. You could deal with the Admirax if you just knew where his base was. I can give you the coordinates, but I want a favor in return. I need you to set things up so I get to be the new Admirax. I gotta say, Willa here seems kind of like a wuss, and I think if we want to kill the pirates, I think it'd be good to establish, like a pirate under our control. Maybe one that's like weak and spineless and is definitely not going to betray us ever. I'm down with it. And why would we do that? But here's the deal. There's 3 main candidates to take over as new Admirax. Me, Kut, and Savik. And now I can take out Savik, no problem. Kut, that Lar lunatic, he's more of an issue. You take him out, I can handle the rest of them. And what do we get? In exchange, I give you what you need. Coordinates to the Admirax's base. Plus materials and dark matter to sweeten the deal. So that's all I have. If you want a deal, you got one. If you don't, I'm not going to let you out of here without a fight. Simple enough, right? Oh, I don't believe you. Let's be friends. Good, I'm glad we're all able to be adults here. I'll forward you the initial payment. I'll be in touch as soon as Kut is dead. Alright, cool. Frog John Silver achievement. What's this? What happened there? Oh yeah, the Dark Matter Horde. Well, who's this? Which one is this? Reekers? Alright, let's just kill them all. you weak to? Engine's down as well. Seems like all pirate ships are. It's cool, I guess. Might have just killed that guy preemptively. And no, he'll live. Good guy. Ramming spear. I don't think there's any way I can get up to 640 there. I don't see that happening. As much as I want to. Weird, I actually got hit by something called spray and pray. That is kind of weird, yeah. Trying to figure out a way to set up a kill on this guy. Like an overkill. I don't think I have anything that lets me do. So I would need to deal 320 damage on top of killing him. Like, you know? Oh shit, did I kill him? Okay, not quite yet. Not quite. Zero chance I kill this guy. What the oh, hull breach exploited. Yeah, damn it. Damn it. Oh well. Gain Pirate Hater, Dino 9599. I don't like them one bit, no sir. Alright, chill. Who's this one? That's Savick. Let's go kill Newt instead. Wait, which one does he say? Which one do I have to kill from? Oh, also weak to the same shit. I wonder if there's a way to lower enemy resistances, actually. That'd be kind of cool. Rippling shot. That's dead. Urbanic, please. Yeah. Is that a guarantee? No. I could get it. Actually, yeah, it is, because I only need to take him down to minus 100, I think. Yeah, super overkill. And this guy sadly has too much health for me to even think about it, so I'm just gonna kill him. Like, Nano Restoration Field is just too good. Fucking pirates having scurvy and shit, that's right, man. We don't stand for that. We're not gonna take it. Anymore. Disable. Bam. That backstab looks really cool. Oh man, we attacked so many times before this guy. Ridiculous. Give me the old crippling shot. Nice. Dino 95, you leveled up. Oh man, a lot of us leveled up actually. All right, better death from above. Let's try reinforce hull. I think this is gonna be like pretty big. So for this, I think if you're doing like you just max these, I think just 1 point backstab's fine. Weapons supercharge. Let's do it. So the plan is that we shoot giant oranges at them until their ship explodes. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Gotta level up the heal. It's super good. Repair drone overdrive. I mean... Kind of like having death from above there, though. We got, like, long time. Got Yank. Look at this. That's what happens. We just got Yank sitting around just chunking out materials. I'm really proud of you. You can research trilithium reactors now. Thank goodness. Okay, there's 600 to build, but they're 30 power. They're twice as expensive, but the thing is, like, eventually we're going to run out of room. So, ultimately good. Very good things. But, yeah, so I forgot what my mission was, though. Like, what do you say? Was I supposed to kill Koot or Sovak? Did he say he could kill Sovak? Or how is it? I think he said he could take Sovak, so I'm going to kill Sovak because I want the money and XP. Petty Officer LaGeorge. Come on, you already put Chekhov in here. You can put LaForge. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Petty Officer Haley. Ooh, nice. Dino's got some aim. Yeah, I want to kill Koot for the quest. I'm going to kill this guy as well. Siding with Willa is an odd tactical choice with the well-documented yabbling psychopath. Oh, sorry, how did you know about that? Either way, no matter. One organic dies much the same as another. Oh, yeah, we definitely don't want you in charge. The collective is already a thing. That dodge! I don't know if we can win this fight now, guys. I'm spooked. Bingo. You dead, son. You dead. Feels kind of cheeky. I'm like kind of like farming them in a way. Because like you're basically getting like you get so many resources from selling those. This guy we might be able to get the overkill on, but it's gonna be a little risky. So we need a 240. Like we need to take in the minus 240 health. So we need one hell of a hit. I wish you could get fire at will to stack with weapon supercharge. Yeah. Sick. What we need is a shot that exploits something that we can do. That's what we need. Yeah, that's definitely my fault. Oh, that's so doable, though. No, because fire at will only lasts for one turn. So you fire at will and then your next attack. And same thing, weapon supercharge lasts for one turn. So... So I want to get this guy as low as humanly possible. Let's try Reinforce Hull. It's a neat ability. Fire at will is the attack that deals wider range of damage. Nope, it buffs your next attack. It's pretty cool. I can show you actually. We'll use it. You see here, it increases. Yeah, see, it does this for one round. I'll get them a little lower. Jock mine. Okay, That's actually the best we're gonna get it. That's crazy. 23. Need RNG in our favor here. Yeah, that's why I really like Fire Will, actually. Because you use Fire Will to make, like, your next attack, like Fire Will's a good ability as well. It's just, yeah. Weapon Supercharge. Rippling Shot. Oh, we might be able to roll high enough. No! What the fuck? I was, like, actually, like, 10 points off. Oh, well. We tried. There's only so much you can do. There, I use Fire Will here. And then I get the buff. Fire Will. So we can ramming speed to kill this guy. Or we could heal up. Which is, I think, smarter. Oh shit, maybe not. Can we kill this guy? Yeah, nice. Rolled low. That's what I was hoping. Nice. Ace Pilot for Team Lulu 3, nice. More evasion? I can dig it. Oh, and you leveled up, you're level 5 now, nice. Let's actually get a Ablative Field. I want to see what that does for us. Now you can see here, while we're doing all this, these have filled up again, so we can loot. What happened? Sorry? NY Yanks is continuing his material stuff, that's good. Replicating materials is good, we like that. Excellent. Once he hits level 4 from just sitting here and replicating materials, then he'll be like super good. I do want memory retention drills. We want to work on that. This is a good one. So if you reach commander rank, then all officers from now on and current ones will be automatically promoted level 4. Pretty cool. But we're not quite there yet. Sir, the Zlar pirate is hailing us.
Foolish Terrans! Wilma would never be Admirax, for that is my rightful title. Along with Great Kut, Kut the Devastator, Kut Eater of Worlds, Kut Last of the Zlar Kotaro, greatest race the universe has ever seen. And now Kut, the killer of these foolish Terrans I'm currently looking at.
Yeah, I'm really glad we didn't side with this guy. Seems like kind of a chum. Okay, so we can't ship Disable in here. That's fine. I'm really curious about this ability. Meh. We'll figure it out. Let's go with our good old ramming speed. Well, bam! So this is the scary one. Yeah, we'll go for this guy. Pick him up first. He's got a lot less health. We should be able to piece through it. Let's get Fire at Will. Try and kill some engines. Okay. But they're currently immune to ship disable. A little bit annoying. Let's reinforce our hull here. Get our taunt up. Try and make the enemy hit us and take a little bit less damage for it. And I'm just going to try and keep them attacking very slowly if I can. Get a lot of attacks in. Just nuke him down, do the good. I think we get rid of triple shot. This is annoying. I think we get rid of triple shot, and I think we get rid of shock drone, and I think we get rid of disruptor beam. It's weird, like, the way the synergies work between your attacks. There's a lot of, like, thinking you gotta put into it. I mean, like, this is working for us, but it's like we could be doing so much better with, like, a different set of things, you know? Just ramming speed. Yeah, boy. Nice. Good hit. Aim better next time. Good advice. Nice. Right, the Pirate Willis sent us a hypercast. Yeah, as we agreed, I've transmitted the coordinates to the Admirax's asteroid field hideout. And my freighters with your materials and dark matter payment have arrived. That way it should be clear for you now. Good luck. Well, thanks, man. Thanks. For you. The Admirax? Oh, wow, that's a ship. I don't know if we're there yet. 50 days left before we have to do any of these. Check them out? Yeah, let's go check them out and then head back. Gotta collect more crew and oh, we even got Trull everywhere. Bio readings. Yeah, let's beam down. Okay, well, we have a bunch of officers, which is nice. Drop isotopes, just an AoE attack. Has a chance of lowering their armor or something. Oh, it lowers their damage. Okay, let's go with our shrapnel grenade. It's a good one. Smoke all enemies. Exploits afflicted, yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. What the? Dino! Dino, can we talk, dude? That was not a smoke attack. When you said smoke out, I thought it was like a smoke grenade. I also didn't expect to go deaf. That was some bullshit, dude. This guy's gonna die in a sec. I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Smoked out with a gigantic beam attack. That's right, Silas. Like, what happened there? Commander, we've recovered a stash of dark matter. We should return to the starbase. No, not yet. We gotta go here. Don't tell me what to do, AI. On to you. Repeat message. This is Luterminator. Luterminator. Whoa. Terminator Beeford of the Noble Bruiser Pirates, opponents of the Zealots and Zeb. Or should I say, the robotic federal spy that used to be Zeb. Don't think you can fool me, federal scum. I know all about your psychiatric evaluations and brain slug-free MRI machines. Fool me once. Timothy Beef... fucking tinfoil Beeford. Is this game all turn-based combat? Yes. The text to let it woke you from your lurking, origami. So, like, this game is incredible. Have you ever played Star Control 2? I believe it's Star Control 2. Either way. I can't remember if they made a sequel or not, but I think they did. But Star Control is incredible. I really like it. I highly recommend anyone that just has a few weekends to kill or just wants to put a little bit. Yeah. So this game, in my opinion, is like Star Control, but turn-based combat. Not like the fun ship combat that had. It's either on the ground or it's in the sky. It's got a little bit of base management, but aside from that, yeah. To any loyal pirate that has not yet been replaced, my stash of materials is below you on the planet's surface. And if this is the Federation, don't pretend those aren't your slugs. I'm on to you. Let's beam down, of course. Oh, leeches. Map view reminds you of Master of Orion. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that. It's... no, I'm not going to heal these guys. They're fine. They're fine. Ouch. Because we can easily, like, full heal the group. With Team Lulu here. You only have one base as far as I can tell, but you kind of set up factories that you have to go pick up supplies from, and eventually you can automate that by building drones. But it's less about expanding and more so exploring, meeting the various races, diplomacy, and then figuring out how you're going to deal with the increasingly difficult combats. Everyone cover your ears, we're going to smoke them out. Okay, that worked. Some psychic surgery for my eardrums. Yeah, it's a point blank shot. Nice. I think this game is great, though. I'm not sure how much it is. It's probably on Steam sale, but highly recommend. It's a long game too. I think, again, when I play it, like I leave it on during the day and I'm working around the house, or I go out and get groceries or whatever, and I come home and I'll just like play it for like 10 minutes at a time, an hour at a time or something. And I mean, I've reached day 190 and I'm still on tier 2 ships. Like I just recently got tier 2 ships, and it feels like it goes up more. I'm sure it gets to like tier 5 or something. I don't know for certain, but it feels like I'm nowhere near like the end of the game. Like I haven't even got close to like figuring out any of the story or the mysteries and stuff. Still never attacked New Earth, New Terra, so we're gonna try and take that back in this playthrough. It's just one of these games I've just been fiddling with, and then eventually I was like, dude, why am I not streaming this? But of course, I just haven't been free at night. Who are these guys? Oh yeah, Admiral Zeb. I completely forgot about him. Okay, Zeb. Who's this guy? Federal Distress Seat. I like those. Okay, we have a ton of materials our way now, which is great, because we need to be building things. Go ahead and get our trilithium reactor. We need a repair bay. That's a lot of our materials, actually. Okay. We're gonna go to the Officer Academy, cure up memory retention drills. Relics Derp, get working on that. In 8 days, we'll have it. We'll just chill here, I think, for a couple days. We could explore these now that we have level 4 people. Let's clear them out. Sure. Get some people working on it. Dino and Lulu will clear out a few places while we're here. We don't need to take this out as far as I know. I don't know if there's an event that triggers off it, but for now I think we're okay. And we really need to close this portal up. So this is good if these guys are a little bit tough, but if we do go here, we'd be able to get a material mine under our control, which would be good. That's that one there. Okay. Down with it. Let's go. Sir, the Corzan speaker has arrived. Doubtless task a favor. Are the Corzan the psychic aliens we were just speaking to? Because they're kind of dicks. Terran friends, I have an embarrassing request for you. We're all out of toilet paper, dude. Space. One of our most celebrated xenologists has gone rogue, so to speak. Originally dispatched to study the behavior of the pirates in this area, he's since gone to join in on and even lead raids against yabbling trade flotillas. That is embarrassing. What do you want us to do? But now let's kick them while he's down. And a member of our August Assembly would stoop to that is far more than embarrassing. It is a repudiation of the value system of the Corzan race. Truthfully, we cannot have a rogue Corzan out in the galaxy. It's too dangerous. It's true, they can see the future, right? I guess. We need him killed. Whoa! Alright. Got a little bit too real too fast. I don't think you think I am who you think I am. Wow, okay, I am. I'll do it. Whoa! You can't just do it yourself? No, Corzan law strictly forbids Corzan on Corzan violence. But paying someone to murder someone's okay? Psychic backlash occurs when such an act takes place. It's highly unpleasant for our race, and so it occurs extremely rarely. I wonder if they're like Highlanders. There's no issues with you hiring another race to do the deed. Oh, gracious, no, that's fine. Oh, yeah, they're just chill. It's really just about the psychic backlash. That's really it. I don't care. We kill people all the time. Anyway, will you do this for us? You'll be rewarded for it with materials. There's also some intriguing tactical research we've been conducting recently. You say research, eh? Yes. Yes. Excellent. I knew the Corzan consensus had no better friends than the Terrans. Which is why we knew you would agree, of course. We shall be in touch soon. We foresee it. Where is he? Kidnap Corzan? What? Weird. He's all the way over there. What's he got? That's easy. Do that. What is that thing? Weird. What are these? The Zlar shit. Strict pacifist, but we enjoy the capitalistic haircuts. Yep. Starbase exploration attack. I'm being attacked by a molecule or something. Exploration crew was clearing the area for construction when one of the cadets was nearly enveloped by a hanging bundle of clearly connected tentacles. Federation manual insists on either leaving the area or destroying the monster before continuing. So Dino, because she has the excavator trait, can collapse the ceiling. Yeah. Their detailed excavation knowledge carefully sets strategic structural charges, and the explosions produce collapsed ceiling wholesale, turning the creature into a sizzled, semi-appetizing mess. Oh, but at least it's semi-appetizing. Because morale's getting lower, and we could do with some more food. So Zlar ambassadors arrived in our system. They're claiming to be from the Zlar Yanthu Directorate. Must be a new government that has taken over. I'll put them through now.
Federation!
No, it's a chick, probably, I guess. Or maybe, I don't know. Federation Commander, greetings from the Honorable Zlar Yanthu Directorate. Seems as though the biological superweapon you are clearly developing has gotten loose and rapidly proliferating across Federation space. We hope you have learned to not pursue such folly in the future. Those aliens, you think we made them as some kind of weapon? Oh really, you expect us to think you weren't breeding monstrous flesh beasts to release on our empire in your secret quest for galactic domination? No? Oh, fine then. Don't admit your charade. I promise you, our famed Zlar Yanthu bioweapon experts will eventually capture one of those creatures and expose Federation fingerprints all over its genetic code. Wait. Zlar Yanthu, is that what you're called now? What are the Zlar Narch? How dare you mention the name of that dreaded subspecies? We vaporized them, the last of them, weeks ago. Zlar Narch ascendancy has a historic blight on our race, one that many lives were sacrificed to end. Frankly, they made the Zlar Yatok look like the Zlar Takok. Oh well, that cleared that up. One final warning. Do not approach or interfere in any Zlar territories or colonies. Unlike the Zlar Norch and Zlar Kadoro. May they all roast in the great hellfires of Slack Thriss. Zlar Yanthu Directorate wishes no outside contact with any race. Not intervene in our affairs, Terran. Okay. So you just came here to say, yo, don't bother me? You have to come here to say that. I wasn't intending to. Oh, nice. We got a lot of stuff to pick up. Great. So 2 days, 2 days, 3 days. Along for one more explorer. 4 days. How long on multiplying some dark matter? 3 days. Perfect. So in 3 days, we'll pack everything up and get on out of here. Oh, the repair bay is online. Cool. Reduce the repair cost of your ships by 10%. I like that. Passive repair to your ships at the starbase by 20 per day. We don't need that yet, but we will want that. So, wounded alien creature. Exploring the area of the station, Dino 9599 and their assigned crew have come across a unique sight. A newborn Grombolus blinker. Nearby the rotting carcass of what must have been its mother. Kill it dead. Abandon the area as a precaution. Weird, I don't have anything like study it. Let's kill it. Placing the newborn blinker proves relatively easy. However, soon after, the seemingly dead Grombolus mother opens its massive central eye and darts into attack. Shit. Do we heal? Oh shit, I only have greenies. I should have saved some people. Oh, this is gonna get ugly. Yeah, we're gonna heal because of that. Are you just straight dead? Almost. Oh, good god. What's Nano Shield? 15% damage reduction for how long? Oh. Gray goo on the enemies, yeah. I don't feel good about this, boys. Inflicts afflicted. 40% chance to hit, though it's so bad. Also only a 40% chance to hit. Oh, good god. Inflict shocked. I think we're gonna need to retreat. What even was that? What happened there? %100% chance to shock them. Is there cooldown on that attack? No. Is it a stun? I think Dino's actually gonna die here. We didn't like spawn with any guy that can heal. These guys heal over time. Shocked. Oh, shocked only lowers their speed. This guy die? Yeah. Can we retreat? Vulnerable to attack while you're retreating. Yeah. We get out? I think this guy bugged. Not filled with Grombolus. Yeah, that's fine. Damn. There's another area under attack there. Still, I mean... We got Dino at a light. Wait, 14 of 14 diplomatic or something? Oh, cool. I didn't even know you got that. Excellent. Trilithium reactors online. Okay. Let's get more salvage harpoon. I really like that power. I think it's incredible. Let's get you. There was something I wanted to do actually. Work in the repair bay maybe? Yeah, for passive repair. Oh, he'll get it done in a day. Damn, that's pretty good. Still a day for everything else. Let's customize our ships a little bit, actually. Oh yeah, we got all these things. Wait, what's that? Omega drones. Air 700 hull over 1 round. That's pretty good. Let's take a heal just so we can bring it on the this guy. Scrap them all. They don't sell for as much, so let's actually take these, I think, just in case. So we don't need this disruptor beam. Honestly, going adaptive armor, that gives us more heals. I think that's good. We do not need shock mine. Inflicts vulnerable. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, triple shot. Let's go with bullseye. I like it. Any more deafening blasts happen? No, we got our asses kicked though. That's okay. Did a lot of diplomacy stuff. The Officer Academy's completed its task. Excellent. Eventually I want that. I think you're done your stuff. Let's head off and go with collecting. Looks good. A repair base completed its task. We now have better passive repair. Up to 30 a day. That's interesting. I think I just want to get more materials though. Now do material replication 2. So let's grab some dark matter here. Sometime we're gonna have to run somebody out here to upgrade these, because like these are so good. But right now, like materials are a huge what's that word? Bottleneck. Sorry, I don't know why my brain froze there. What can we research? Cadet barracks to get more recruits. Yeah, our crew is also an issue. Officer cloning chamber. Counselor's room to increase morale. That could be good. We do want to go for the hangar, though, to get tier 2 ships. Travel speed upgrades and fuel efficiency. Anything that inflicts vulnerable? Only 1 attack on our engineer. Advanced starship equipment. Increase Halcyon 6's maximum health. Meh. I'm not too interested in this stuff, actually. I'm going to be honest. I do like the idea, though, of tier 2 starships. But we don't... Like, we're going to need a shitload of materials for that. I think we go for it, though. Right? I mean, crew is definitely... Crew is an issue right now. Let's get real. But at least we have that research, so it's going to be 900, yeah. Before we can start thinking about that. It's going to be a while. Okay. Where are you going? Here. Well, we're on our way there anyway. Fuel is definitely not an issue at the moment. Yeah, so crew are a thing though. I would really like to do that. Oh, fuck. We'll have to come back on that one. Let's go here. Start a fight, boys. What are we up against? Elder Aberrant. Okay, they got a bunch of healers. Probably annoying. Let's start the combat with adaptive armor. Let's try that out. Go with a fire at will. So who's weak to engines down? You're immune to it, you're immune to it, you're immune to it. Makes sense, I guess. The Trill probably don't even have engines, right? Like they're sort of biological ships. I think we're still gonna fire at will though. Just so we get the buff. Say the material base? Yep, we got time for that. We're good. Let's get a death from above. Not immune to ship disable, that's nice. I think it makes sense to like take out one of the healers instead of trying to get both. Like go healer this guy. I think if we just try and focus this guy, like having 2 guys heal is going to be annoying. Because we do only get limited amounts of heals in every fight. No? Let's get some... Disable weapons? Kinda. It's not super likely. Got there. Other ships have eyes? I think they're like biological. We don't actually know what these creatures are. Like, that's a cool thing. They just kind of came through the portals and have been attacking us. It's because of a ton of healing. I like this combo. What are they weak to? Anything? They're just weak to hull breach. That's about it. Alright, let's try and stun this guy. Nice. A ramming speed going. Yeah, it's cool actually. Like, ships all have like different levels of like damage, and that's one thing like I think is insane about this game. Like, the level of detail. Like, I don't think, I'm not saying like you guys per se, but I don't think a lot of people realize just the amount of like time and effort it would take to do this. Do you know what I mean? Oh my god, yeah. Like, oh. It's like if they were doing it with like a 3D model, not as bad. It's just the nature of the beast. It's a lot easier to... Well, it depends actually, I guess. If they were doing it... Well, either way. I'm rambling and off topic, and I apologize. But, like, I think it's crazy. I think they put a lot of effort in this game. And props to them. Well, the thing with a 3D model, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there's better tools for it. It's a lot easier to change what you're doing on the fly. Need to get our armor back up. Yeah, if you have like I've got a pad, I forgot what it's called, like a tablet, like a little drawing tablet. And you can use drawing tablets for drawing, but like you can really easily do 3D model editing with them. We did get the disable, that's nice. It's just like the only reason it would be harder is if you're talking about like, okay, we're editing 3D model and then completely changing some of the skin, but like it's still not that hard, because the thing about 3D models is you can get away with making things like small things don't have to be as detailed. Like, do you know what I mean? Do we... Yeah, let's start actually healing a little bit before we take this guy out. I think I have 2 turns to this left. I'm gonna be sad if I only have 1. Oh shit, I only had 1. It's awkward. I love talking game design though. It's sadly, I'm sorry for being quiet there, guys. 5 AM just hit, and I didn't think I was tired until just all of a sudden, and I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. Why am I tired? And I was like, oh yeah, 5 AM. That happened. Give me the RAM. Eh. This opponent is a little tough. This might kill him. Exploits the hull breach. Cool. Fast and easy. A little bit of resources. And we've rescued these people. Dino's now an ace pilot. It's got some more evasion going on. It's good. Can't complain about that. I think we just try and take this portal out. Oh, we want to... Yeah. We really want to rescue these. Alright, let's do that first. The crew have adopted some fairly militant views about our wanton cruelty towards creatures inhabiting Halcyon 6. They're demanding we restrain from further colonization of the station. Well, then why don't you patrol? Why don't you go ahead and do it, huh? Why don't you go make sure I don't go out there? Once designated... Oh, fuck. Once designated them the official defenders of the Halcyon 6 space creature habitat zones, they immediately began patrolling the protected areas. Within days, they were eradicated by bloodthirsty monsters that swore to act. Got some morale, though. That's nice. The crew loss sucks. We actually are definitely having a crew issue at the moment. What does this do here? Resistance to vulnerable. That's kind of annoying, actually. Because their ships are already, like, pretty resistant to a lot of stuff I'm... Huh? Well, they're not resistant. The engine's down? Oh, that was the last place we were in. Oh, shit. Nice. Excellent. Take these guys out a lot better than engines down or jam. Weapons disrupted, kind of a big deal. That's annoying. As long as we still got our main stuff. Ramming speed disrupted. Fucker game. Okay, do get stunned, that's excellent. Man, these guys hit really hard. Like, the troll don't mess around. Over a backstab. Didn't quite get it. That's okay. Ramming speed. Be proud. Yeah. Just punched his face in. That was brutal. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop some more crippling shots out here. I'm actually going to go for... I mean, Deconstruct would be really good right now. I'm going to go for Reinforced Hull. I kind of want to taunt them to attack this guy. the flying wings, though, that was a little silly. Nice dodge. Like it. I've never used this. Like, we're going to have to use it at least once just to find out what it does. Exploit that. In theory, it's better to wait an attack to exploit something, just because, like, then the debuff stays on them, but not too bothered by it. These guys have so much health. I just feel like I don't do a lot of damage, actually. We're getting close to tier 2 though. So. Oh. Interesting. There's a question as to whether I keep Portal Cannon or swap that out for a different attack. Because every other turn, I feel like realistically, I'm only using Warp Atomic Structure every other turn. But maybe I go for the Sensor Disruption one. But it's like, am I using... Like, I don't have anything that exploits that, but like the aim would be nice if we could get it off. Be giving Oxygen not included another go in the last few months? No. They've added a lot of new stuff actually, and this is my problem. And I know it's a personal problem, right? But it's just I play an early access game, I get like super excited, and then it has a lot of like oxygen not included. It's got a lot of substance, a lot of really cool mechanics, a lot of really interesting way of doing things. But ultimately, it's not a finished product, right? There's a lot more it can do, and a lot more you kind of wish it would do, and so that's me. Maybe shouldn't have jumped into it so excited. It was like not ready. I do want to go back. I wish there with these it doesn't make any sense. But with these sort of projects, I wish there was a way to like, you know, instantly like read the major changes instead of like going through like patch list and stuff. Let's find out what this does though. Okay, can't read it. Just 30. Oh wow, really? It's only plus 35 damage resist. I mean, it's not bad. It does last a couple turns, I guess, but does it stack? I wonder if it stacks. Huh. No idea. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm a huge fan of, like, those kind of games, too, and that's kind of, like, the problem, is, like, I get so excited, and then I'm like, what have I done? You know what I mean? Like, it's completely my fault. +1 morale, that's nice. Patching you through. Commander, it's good to hear from you. We thought we were done for, frankly. It's nice to not have to face down a sentence of living out our lives in this blasted mining facility, waiting to be eaten up by whatever the hell those things are. The truth, it's a giant station of yours. It sounds mighty compelling to me and my men. But if you think you can protect us from these aliens, we'll pledge to stay here as long as you need the materials. It's up to you, Commander. I need materials more than anything else in the world. So, I mean, I'm gonna sit here, work on some 4 days to increase the material generation rate. Done. Do it. Okay, Yank's working on his materials. Nice, another sector in rescue. I like that. Let's also increase the maximum capacity here. It's going to cost us some materials, which sucks, but I mean, ultimately, that way I don't have to come all the way back here every, couple days. Let's go rescue this. Do we have any other time missions here? Oh, the kidnapped cores in. Shit. Forgot. Should probably do that, actually, before we get too far. Oh, is this area resistance engines down? Oh, that's annoying. Not the end of the world, but it is annoying. Hang on. What is this? So this is a tactical ship. Huh. Okay, because there's like a rock, paper, scissors with the plus 15% damage versus. So this is engineering? Oh. That's interesting. Makes sense. I just didn't think to put two and two together. Cool. Shit, that's gonna be so annoying not being able to use that. AoE. Oh, like, look at all this heal per turn. It's incredible. Probably should have tried for the disable there, but I'm not too bothered by it. These guys, they don't really have... I mean, hull breach is the only thing that really bothers them. You know. Backstab. Let's do it up. One set of healings off. I think we'll be okay. Nope! Just said that and then I get hit pretty hard. I think after this combat, we'll head back to the base and then probably be calling it, boys. Because again, I'm starting to feel tired and stuff like that. I got a whole bunch of things to do tomorrow. It was, unfortunately, in between jobs, it means you gotta be a little bit more proactive in the morning than I used to be working night shifts. So, do our best. It's nice I can just spam bullseye every turn. It's just a solid attack. Hard to complain about it. I wonder if damage resist actually works on like dots as well. No idea. It'd be cool though. So we got stun off. There she goes. I never tried retreating from space combat actually. How that works. Hey, dark matter, I'll take it. You definitely need materials 1,000 times more than we need dark matter, but get more crew. Crew is actually a problem right now. Hopefully we can figure that one out. Better fire at will, please. And this is tough. I mean, probably reinforce hull is the better way to go, I would imagine. I mean, smokeout's really good. Maybe we want to buff up our smokeout damage. That's probably a terrible idea. I'm not sure I want to hear more smokeout. I mean, it's a thing. Let's do it, why not? Nice, more fuel, I like it. What are these guys up to? Yablings. I feel like this is going to be a fun sort of diplomatic thing happening. So, let's queue up the return home. Let's drop our save, and let's call it a night, boys. Thanks for joining me. Hope you all have a nice night, actually, you know? I normally feel like I say something like that, but seriously, I hope you do. I had a lot of fun tonight, and I will see you all tomorrow, as always.